Hey, there's a live stream tonight.
Yeah, it's that damn sundial. It was the wrong time. We can't afford watches. I'm so poor. My Apple Watch is made out of an apple. It's not even a real watch. Sorry, guys. I had some stuff I was attended, but I didn't know what was going on when I jumped in. I didn't see live on air. I was like, oh, what's going on?
You're trying to find the magical clitoris again, huh? It's not real.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that no man will, like Indiana Jones can't find that. All right, I have no shot. No shot.
And we could say that in the first 5 minutes of the stream because tonight's stream is unmonetized. It is no ads. It is ad free. Because we're going to be watching trailers and stuff anyway. And I had a light bulb.
I was like, did we get soft banned? It's like,
no,
it's about time.
No, I just said, why are we making people watch ads if they're going to take the ads off anyways? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
yeah.
So I don't. Dude, hopefully that doesn't get us like removed. I don't know. We're mad at the people. That's why we're 5 minutes late because we're mad at the people.
I don't think it will.
And the women.
Why would he get us banned?
Not like removed because they're like, oh, we'll let you show these trailers as long as you're giving money to these companies. But if companies aren't getting money for it, then I wonder if they'll let us show them. You know,
dude, I got something to show you. You want to see your boyfriend Matthew Lillard do some really gnarly stuff?
Sure.
Matthew Lillard. You want to?
It better not be derogative.
I don't know when he did this, but this is nuts, dude. All right, so to give you guys some context, apparently this guy tried to break into his house at some point. I mean, I don't know when. It was a few months ago. I think
that's fake. It's fake.
Well, he addressed it.
What?
Matthew Lillard talked about it. Look.
Okay.
Hold on. And maybe it is fake, but that's what I thought, is that he addressed it.
Motherfucker, what's up? Motherfucker, what's up? What's up, motherfucker? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer.
I understand that. Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear what Matthew Lillard said, is Matthew Lillard, like this dickhead was trying to break into his property somewhere. He runs out with no shirt on, barefoot in snow and ice, not giving a shit, acting like he's screaming again, and he's chasing down the victim. And he literally is screaming as he's like, "You're getting it. You're getting it." He's like, "I'm almost on you." Like he's literally telling him, "I'm almost caught up with you." That shit is insane.
Yeah, I think it's not him. I think it got debunked.
Well, it sounds just like him. All right, fuck you. Well, it
does sound just like him, though.
The magician's joke. All right, I'll never come back and do a trick again. I didn't know it was fake or not, but I just thought it was funny.
Play it again, though. Play it again because it does sound like him.
It sounds just like him.
Motherfucker, what's up? Motherfucker, what's up? What's up, motherfucker? You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer.
Yeah, he said, "You're getting it. You're getting it. I'm getting closer." That sound, it just, I don't know why. It just, well, I thought it was him.
Well, someone said,
but then again, I mean, it did look like, to be fair, it did look like a normal, like, not gated community. It just looked like a suburb of Philadelphia. And I was like, well, maybe he was visiting some family, having a weenie roast with Mark Wahlberg or something. And then this happened. But no, but it was crazy. I know that Mark Wahlberg's from Boston, but I'm just saying.
Is he? Oh, Mark Wahlberg. I thought you said Matt Lillard.
No, I don't know where Lillard's from. I thought he's from Pennsylvania. I could be wrong. I have no idea. But anyway, either way, I thought it was exciting, but I guess it wasn't.
Fooled again by the internet, like your grandpa.
Fucking TikTok. No, because they made there was multiple videos of it. I'm like, well, it's got to be real because everybody's posting it. I was like, no, sir. The magician is a liar.
Jay's gonna be like, man, this sucks. I had a really bad day. Like this pop-up came on my computer and they made me give him $100 to take my virus away.
That's right, Jay. Jay almost had a story. You are right, Tobo. That's why I'm exceedingly pissed. I feel like April O'Neil in Turtles 1 when she's trying to do her job and they're all mad at her and they're like, fuck it.
The internet's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. Yeah, I gotta put.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a scream, motherfucker. If he had yelled that dude, that would have been that. If that were really Lillard and he had screamed that dude, he would have been etched in legend. All right, he would have surpassed all the others, like Michael Myers, fucking Freddy Krueger, Pinhead. He would have been number one on Mount Rushmore. Because in IRL, he's yeah,
that would have been. I wish it was that. But the first time I saw it, I believed it too. I looked at it took about 30 seconds before I realized it wasn't.
Well, if there weren't so many fucking smart people in the chat, we could have just pretended like I was a regular mainstream media channel and you should have gobbled it up without doing research. How dare you fact check me? I feel like a politician getting fact checked in real time. I'd lost my shut the fuck up. That's what I would have done, dude. If I was a politician doing a debate and they're like, "Oh, actually, sir, that's not true." I was like, "Can you just take the dick out of your mouth for 5 seconds? Let me cook." Maybe it's not true. Maybe with all your data and shit that you have in front of you, but maybe afterwards you can tell people I'm full of shit, not while I'm doing the debate.
Yeah, well, I like this truth better. How dare you?
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. It's all right, man. It happens to the best of us. We're getting older. It's gonna happen more and more often.
I thought I was cooking. I was like, God damn, this is some good juicy shit. And everyone was like, no.
You said he commented on it.
Yeah, it's like bringing home a B+ to your dad. It's like, could have been an A. I'm like, all right, well, I thought I did really good, but I appreciate that.
It's all right. It's gonna be okay. It's just a oh damn, I just clicked on our link to add this link to our chat and it said the site doesn't exist anymore. I thought we got perma deleted from the internet.
I guess it's going to Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, to roll out your rebel flags and your fucking Trump flags. We're gonna hang it out at Rumble.
We'll be on Kick with the mogging. What do they call the mogging looks maxer guys? Did you see that clavicle?
Yeah, supposedly he OD'd. I don't know if that's true. Allegedly, I'm not.
Everything I've learned about that man is
guy
against
is apparently
my will.
very litigious. I'm not like interested.
Everything I've learned about that man's been against my will. I don't want it, but you
dude, there was one
shoving it in my mouth.
I should have saved that video clip, but there's one where he's walking with his clout chasing goblin that just like the guy that he's like hanging out with, like probably just wants to suck his nuts. But their whole goal is like to walk around this area with 2 big bodyguards, by the way, and fuck with people. And his friend was like going over to a guy, disrespectful as fuck. The guy's sitting with his chick. They're just hanging out, not bothering anybody. The guy tries to pick up the girl in front of him to make him look like some kind of beta. And like Clavicle is like egging it on. He's like, "Oh, look at this, bro! I can't wait to suck."
I saw that one. Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't want to suck him off. That's gay. But anyway, he's going, and this dude stood up to him, and he's like, "Oh," like, it was so gay. Like his bodyguard was like in between them. But this guy, like as soon as the dude like stood up to fight him, his little friend like back. I hate that guy. That guy is such an annoying bitch, dude. Anybody that would take advice from him definitely shampoos their bowls.
It's just it's Andrew Tate light. Basically, it's the new douchebag that little kids look up to, so it gets it popular because apparently they're in control of the internet.
Well, apparently he's on a limited time edition since his little jaunt with the pills. If that's true or not, I don't know if that was him or not. But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy.
That was definitely him. Yeah, I watched that.
No,
video.
I know, but if that's what the situation is, if that's what he did, I don't know if he actually did that or not. If he actually had a real medical emergency that wasn't drug related. I have to say this for the lawyers.
He's on so many different steroids and stacks and supplements that even when he's just standing there, he's just sweating and like shaking.
Nothing's wrong with shampooing it, but they do it gay. All right, they shampoo it by letting another man suck them in the shower. That's how they shampoo their balls. That's what I meant to say. You should definitely keep yourself. I trimmed up a little bit yesterday. It definitely needed. It was like the Amazon forest down there, but I did it. And unfortunately,
that's what you were doing. That's why you were late.
Yeah, I had to do the little trimming.
You had to run
the landscape was out of control out there, but
you had to run through the test phase with the wife, huh? It's like, honey, come see how big it looks now.
I did ask her. I was like, look at this. I was like, it's pretty badass, isn't it? Anyway,
you're a lucky lady. I just hope you
fuck clavicle. Yeah, I don't know what else. What else? Oh no, there was something else.
That's the stream. That's all.
Another video I was going to talk about, but I forgot. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Dude, I have been on the most insane trek of my life this week. Ellie has decided that she's obsessed with these things called Neatos, and they're little squishies. That's all they are. They're like fidget toys, but they're squishies. But they've become like the new Pogs, the new sports cards, the new whatever. Kids have to have them, and they are nowhere. So she's been sitting around and watching YouTube videos and stuff of these kids going and hunting for them. And like looking under shelves and stuff because they're so rare. They're called Neatos, Needoh.
Oh my god, what are they?
They're just little squishies. They're fidget toys, like squishies, but they're in different shapes and stuff. But
who puts them out?
A company called Neato.
They just go around to random places and drop off Neatos for the kids to find.
No, it's a company. Like they sell them at Target and Walmart. And
I literally thought like there was a random a company that went around the United States dropping off.
It's called distribution.
I was like, what Epstein shit level is this?
That's how it works. They make them in a factory and then they deliver them to retail stores. No, but they just do their impossible to find because I didn't know anything about this. And I told Sunday, I was like, hey, let's do it. Let's do it with all these videos you're watching. Let's go find some. 7 hours later, 6-7 hours later, still couldn't find one, dude. I went to every store in Lexington because like they could be anywhere. They could be at a Cracker Barrel. The ladies at Cracker Barrel told me that motherfuckers, grown men, are camping outside at night in front of Cracker Barrel to buy these things. And the reason why
what's the resale?
That's the key right there. They're $5 and they sell them for $26 on the internet. So if they hog 30 of them, as soon as they get off the truck and don't let any of the kids have them because they're sick bastards, they make like $300 that day, and they don't have.
Dude, I didn't know how bad. Here's the thing: I didn't know how bad that shit was for these. Well, they're scalpers, is really what they are.
Yeah,
I didn't know how bad that was until I saw a couple of videos on Twitter and on Talk of Ticks where these grown ass men will camp out like Kmart's and Walmart's, or not Kmart's, Walmart's and shit, and Targets, and grab all the Pokemon boxes. Immediately, and then they'll like get like people are like, dude, there's a line. They're like, what the fuck do you mean there's a line? I'm buying them all. Like, it's wild.
I witnessed it in person.
Good
dude.
God, you've never seen titties.
It was sports cards during COVID. They did the same thing. If you just wanted a single back box of cards to rip, you had to go and wait at 6 a.m. and like follow the guy getting off the truck like a psychopath.
Yeah.
And fight off all these resellers, and then you buy it and you feel guilty for opening the $40 pack of cards because you could have sold it on the internet for $200. It's fucking wild.
Well, anyways. It's what's crazy too is that not only do these scalpers buy them and sell them at like a high marked up value on eBay and shit, they'll actually go to cons. Like they were at Pokemon conventions and stuff. I've never been to a Pokemon card game. I don't know what that. I know what it is. I just don't know, all the value shit or whatever, how they sell it. But they literally take boxes that they bought off of like the shelves, and then they sell them for like 50% markup value at these conventions. And there's this one guy that was walking up. He's like, hey guys, it's so-and-so's #1 fucking scammer. And he was like, I had him on video, like making fun of him. He's like, how much you going to go over that one? Because I'll pay you retail for it. He's like, nah, bro, it's going to be, and like giving it like a $50 markup. I was like, oh my God, what a pussy.
It's lazy shit, dude. It's that they think they're entrepreneurs or some shit. No, dude, you're stealing from little kids and then reselling it back to them. You're an asshole. You're the Foot Clan. That's what the Foot Clan would have had their people doing back in the day.
Tonight I dine on Pokemon soup.
This motherfucker looked like he caught all the Pokemon. But anyways, dude, I had to bite the bullet, and I had to. They have those little kiosks in the mall. 3 days, dude. I got obsessed with it because I was like, she's put in the work. She deserves one of those stupid little squishies. So I started looking everywhere and never found anything. So finally, I just went to the kiosk in the mall, and these motherfuckers shamelessly buy them up from all the stores in the mall and sell them in the kiosk for $25 a pop. So I paid.
It's already so average value is 17.
5.
Oh my God, everybody! Holy shit, you bought that?
2 of them.
God damn, you're a mark, motherfucker.
I'm a mark. I am.
You're
mark.
The problem.
I know.
You should be like, honey, listen. There's a thing that I used to play back in the day called Imagination Land. And we could go outside and we could pretend that you found these neatos.
I'll fill a bag of trash full of water. You can just squish it.
Or I could go down to the some fucking goddamn what is it? Like a cheap little flea market and buy you some pogs and some slammers, and we could have all sorts of fun.
Listen, man, I know when the trucks are coming to 5 and below. I know everything. I just said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I give up. I gave up to the scalpers and I paid them their money. Give that man his money.
Clinton said we had a stick and that was it. Yeah, dude, for real. Like we had, my brother and I had bikes that we would like put the crushed up cans in the back and make it sound like a motorcycle, and then pretend that we were a part of like a rescue team mission taking down. Like we had to like traverse all these like Rocky Mountains to rescue people and shit. It was called Imagination. It was fun.
Well, listen, like my problem growing up was fundage. Like I wanted all the cool Power Rangers toys, and I could get like maybe one figure.
But those were like Christmas gifts and shit like that. But nowadays, like it's all social media like immediately addicts kids to like wild shit really quick.
Right. And on the other hand, though, but that's what kind of got me in the spirit, though, because it's kind of like sports cards. Like the hunt is the fun part. Like it's not even about that. It's like trying to find it because it's like this unicorn. So that was fun. And also, it also got me addicted to buying sports cards again. So now I'm in that racket. Did she get mad at you when you stopped at the sports card shop and you're like, Daddy wants to get his cards? They have.
We can't get yours because you know why? One, they're unavailable, and 2, you don't have a job.
No, they're all they're all in the same place. They're all in the same place. So, but I started buying them a little bit. I'm not the high end stuff because it's just too expensive, dude. I went to a card shop today, and it's not the card shop's fault. By the way, I met a guy there, noticed me from the channel. Second person today. 2 people today noticed me.
I don't ever.
That was
But then I
crazy,
don't.
dude.
I like stay in my house like a fucking vampire. So that's why.
Well, I went to 76 different places, so I guess that's probably why. But yeah, I met one guy who was a nice fella.
So I'd be like, "Are you that guy that kind of fills in now and again?" I'm like, you're a fucking bitch. Yeah.
No, they both people I met were like, man, I really love the skits you guys do. So
I was like, yeah, I like you a lot. And that other guy, he's like, yeah, he talks like that. That guy, I like him.
No, the first guy said, hey, so how's Mike doing? Is he good? And I was like, actually, I'm Mike. And he was like, oh shit. He's like, I'm tired. He thought I was you and you were me.
Oh.
And if we were one or the other. But then the next guy at the sports card shop knew us too. They're both really nice guys. It was cool. But anyways, at the sports card shop, I bought like $20 worth of like old singles. Like I bought some Dan Marino Fleer from 1992 and shit. But
are they worth anything?
No, they're just fun to collect. That's all. I'm like, I'm not flipping shit. I just collect for fun now. I like the pretty cards. But anyways,
okay.
They just had a new release of Topps Chrome Football.
Yeah.
A retail box is what you can buy at Walmart or something. It's like 5 packs of cards, like 4 cards in each one. So it's like 20 cards.
I know what a retail box is.
Well, maybe the crowd doesn't. You're not the only person alive, Jay. The sun doesn't set up your ass.
How do you know? How do you know?
Well,
maybe it does.
Because I've tasted it.
It tastes like Sunny D, doesn't it? It's like
it's very winter friendly. Yeah. No. But no, so you buy a pack of those at Walmart for $40. They were selling, but there's the hobby boxes, and the hobby boxes are the ones where you can actually get like a really valuable card and autographs and more stuff. Do you know? Just guess how much a hobby box is going for today of the Topps Football Chrome with 5 packs, 4 cards per pack. Guess how
$60.
$800 fucking dollars, dude.
What the fuck, Sanchez? Are they made out of gold?
800. And while I was in there looking through the poor people cards, the $1 cards, about 30 people called asking for them. About five or six people came in and bought them up.
God, fucking dumbass dolts. Holy shit. Well, okay, but here's the question: if I
had money, I'd do it. If I had that money, I'd be doing it.
You are such gay ass.
If I had the money.
No, here's the thing. So they go for 800. If they go for 800, though, that's what a hobby shop would sell it for. What could you flip it for on eBay? Like 1,200, 15? Can you make a profit off it, or can you break them apart? Or do they just want to buy the box itself and not buy individual packs?
It's literally gambling, because if you open them, there might not be shit in them, and then
no,
you
I know,
can't
but
resell anything.
But if you invested $800 into buying a box like a dumbass, and then you broke up the box, and then you were selling individual packs, I wonder if you could make your money back by selling the individual packs at a higher rate.
I don't know. They were selling the packs for $95 a pack.
No fucking way. Oh my God. That's what I would do. Holy shit.
Crazy time to be alive. And the guy, I heard him talking to somebody. He's like, dude, people are thinking that this is going to double in price over the next couple of weeks.
No, it's a fad, dude. It's a fad that will immediately, I'd say it probably going to be hot for like the next couple of, maybe 1 or 2 years, and then it'll be something else. So that's gambling. Why everybody's buying it at like a high ass price. That reminds me of when the comic book crash, or right before the comic book crash, when everybody was going out and buying every #1 collectible issue, because like, oh my God, and they were overprinting all this shit.
Yeah,
that's why they crashed it out. They crashed out the fucking market.
I'm never going to pull a cool card out of a $40 box of Walmart cards. I'm always just going to be disappointed. So I'm just going to accept that, and I'm just going to buy the cards I want.
But if you did pull it out, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell it? No, you'd want to keep it, right? No, you want to sell it.
Well, at some point you can't like you can't responsibly hold on to a card that's worth $2,000.
But if you were just in the game, to collect, that's what all it was about. You wouldn't even think about selling it. But if you got one, you would want to.
It depends on. I mean, if it's worth like $2,000, then
Well, I want to get rid of.
We need a new vacuum. All right, we need a vacuum around the house.
Well, just open your fucking mouth up and suck that shit down yourself. Huh? No,
I like my paper. I like my cardboard picture of Brett Favre. I can't sell it to save our.
Like, dude, I'm trying to get rid of all these Marvel Selects because I just don't collect anymore. I don't have any desire to. I don't have any room. But I wanted to take all of them, which I think I counted there like 47 figures total. Yeah. And I'll just take them to a comic book shop and ask a bottom price for all of them. Even though now I know that the Fantastic Four, by the way, Marvel Select is they're a defunct company now. So you would think that a lot of these figures might start getting more and more valuable because they aren't going to make any more of them. The company is gone. The Fantastic Four set by itself, by the way, you could probably get like $600 off the 4 figures, because all my figures are like never been opened. They're in pristine condition, perfect. The problem is, though, I know that a comic book shop's gonna they're gonna fucking cut me on my knees for it. They're gonna be like, I'll give you $5. But I mean, I'm fine with that though.
It's convenience.
because I don't want to do the whole eBay thing. Like, because if I were collecting still at this point, I'd probably just be trying to flip shit. But I don't want to do that because that shit's, oh my God.
Well, see what a lot of card collectors do, and they're smart about it. They get really good at doing it. And what they do is, like, they collect the cards of the players and the teams that they like, but if they get a valuable card, they sell it and they just use that to fund their hobby of buying the cards they like. So that's what I do now, dude. I'll just go on eBay and I'll find the cards of the players I want and just buy the singles, like the $2 and $5 cards and whatever that I want, and make my collection of just really pretty cards that aren't worth shit. That's literally, I got a huge collection of cards that aren't worth dick, and I just
don't believe you. I think you're part of the problem. I think you're taking away cards from kids that could really enjoy it. That's what I think.
I'll show you my eBay account, you piece of shit.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it is what it is, though. It's fun. I'm glad you had an experience. You came back with some stories. That sounds great. That's awesome.
Got some cards too. Got some cards. Scott bought some cards. Bought some really pretty cards.
I've done nothing. There's no stories to be told except for my TikTok adventure that immediately was shut down by the fucking chat. So at least your story was entertaining, and we got a couple of donos on there that were talking about it.
You shaved your bush.
I shaved my bush. That's what I did. Do that. I took down the dark lands of the Lion King. I shined some light into the dark places of the heart. But other than that, I did watch the first episode of Fallout, the new season.
I thought you got around to it.
I did.
Unlike Resident Evil.
I'm going to get to that eventually, but I've been dealing with things right now. But at the end of the day, I did watch the first episode. I enjoyed that. But anyway, Jay took down the wall. I did take down the wall. I appreciate that. I did something great for America.
You opened the fucking straight.
I own the straight. That's what Trump said now, because I own it.
It's mine, so
he's like, you're not going to open the straight. I'll just take it.
I'm just letting you do that. Hey, I fixed the dryer today too, by the way. Fixed the dryer. Me and some actual.
Did you go on YouTube and look for a tutorial?
Yeah. Me and ChatGPT, with the help of actual handyman on YouTube, fixed that goddamn dryer together. But it works.
Kyle,
a house might be on fire. I don't know.
I can smell it from here. It's definitely cooking. No, Kyle says, Jay, watch The Boys. I already did. I watched the first. I haven't seen the newest episode. I know it was just released. I haven't watched it yet, though. I liked it. Apparently, Mike said I'm going to get crucified. My fucking Republican card is going to be rejected from here on out because apparently it's super woke. I didn't see that. The first two episodes of The Boys, I thought it was good. I didn't see any like where it was like bashing one side or the other. I was like, oh, it's pretty. I mean, I don't know.
You could forget about your invite to Ben Shapiro's Christmas party this year. Yep. You lost
I was gonna give him a cross. Oh shit, I can't. He doesn't like that shit.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded really racy when you said
that's not. How's it racist? He's Jewish.
I don't know. Not racist, racy.
Oh yeah,
racy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he might be a cuck. We don't know.
Oh, is he the guy in the chair? We do have news to talk about. I swear to God, we do. Actually, a lot of it. We blabbered on for way too long. That's my fault.
I was just trying to kill the time because I didn't know how much news we had.
My story took way too long. Do you like my shirt, by the way? I got this at Meijer while I was searching for cards. It was $8. This is an $8 Bush Light shirt. Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice.
Yep, I like it.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
So, did you buy Brawny paper towels when you had that shirt on today? Did you purposely go to Big Lots and buy Brawny?
This is just a beer shirt. I don't know why
because it's Bush Light, man. It's Bush Light. I only buy Brawny because there's a man on there that's a lumberjack that sells a goddamn paper towel.
I like the beer. All right.
And the only reason why I use Brawny is because I know it's man tough.
This is an $8 shirt of a beer that I enjoy. Matter of fact, I have my special collector's edition right here, right now.
He said, "Nice bush."
That's right. Exactly. See,
nice bush.
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's wrong. JT with a fucking burner, dude.
That's like out of nowhere. Holy shit. JT Custom never talks like this. This is like Rocket Raccoon, like going at like in his villain arc. You didn't see that shit coming. That's like JT watching
only says factual shit too. That's the thing. I have to be gay now.
Yeah, dude. Goddamn, JT. Holy shit. That's a fucking sniper right there.
Now I have to actually be gay.
That's literally like watching Age of Ultron. I'm like, hey, it's Quicksilver. He's going to be in the movies for a while. And then he's like, oh, what? He got shot by bullet.
Goddamn, JT throwing fucking Mario fireballs. Yeah. What is the fucking news? I swear there's something to talk about. I forgot what happened. It's got a lot of trailers to watch. Let's watch a trailer. Passenger, the trailer finally came to YouTube. And Jay, get ready to wet your underwear. And what I mean by
I already did it, so I'm already ready.
I hope you wore the brown pants, buddy.
I do have on some dark colored breeches.
That's good. You're going to need it. This is, we're going to turn it up real nice and loud. And I just want you to just set the mood here. This is a horror movie coming out real soon. It's called Passenger. Oh, I'm your
I like how you set it
passenger.
up, and immediately I thought the trailer was going to be there, and it took a second, so it kind of died for a second. But it was good.
I know, I ruined it. You ruined it. Wasted a good surprise.
Make sure we can hear it.
Hey, don't tell me what to do. Okay?
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
With your bush, with your dirty bush. I can't hear it at all. See, you fucked up again.
It hasn't started yet. It hasn't fucking started yet.
It moved 2 frames. Okay, I can hear it. Is it full screen?
Make it quick.
Yes.
Dude, give me 1 minute. Yo. Daniel?
Shit-ass motherfucking cocksucking bitch holes. I got way too involved in that scene, dude. The quiet really got me.
Hi.
Is he gonna be in the fucking car? Oh my god, dude.
Hi.
He's gonna be in front! Oh my god. Hey! Bitch! I'm not seeing this movie. It's fucking ridiculous. My blood pressure is already dangerous levels. I'm not doing it. It's ridiculous. This is like you just make a movie without fucking jump scares.
You didn't stop, did you?
How the fuck trailer gonna make you fucking have...
Something's following us.
Yeah, it's booger monsters. You picked up on the highway, you dirty fuck.
Oh my god. Give us your warning.
Oh.
Danger is near. Danger is near. Danger is near.
Oh my lord. Fuck no.
Oh.
No one outruns a passenger.
Not again, dude.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. The heavens of the earth and the majestic mountains of Tibetan.
May 22nd. Prepare your assholes.
I had no fucking way. God, by the way, that's the kind of movie, dude. Like they should serve that shit up in a like a black paper bag and give it to you. That shit's cursed as fuck. I don't know what the like. How you gonna make the trailer fucking make you pee pee a little bit? That's insane. That looked fucking scary, dude. Like that legitimately fucking scary. God damn.
We should go see it in theaters.
Well, no. Why don't you go and fucking see it with yourself?
I will. You know what? I will.
But they're gonna make a popcorn bucket in a shape of a car, and that guy's screaming mouth that you can just pick just like a popcorn out of it. They make popcorn buckets out of everything these days.
I know that's true. They do. I would like to see that. Actually, that's a really good idea that you just came up with. They may have showed.
I'll wait for streaming. Me too.
I fear that they might have. There's no way that wasn't 50% of the jump scares in that movie, dude. Like. That was so many jump scares in
that was a lot. That was a lot to take in. I didn't like usually like a horror movie trailer. I'm like, all right, there might be one or two. A little be like, ooh, or that fucker like immediately like you like pellet guns to the ball sack, and that's what it did immediately. If I had been in the theater like getting ready to go watch like Mortal Kombat 2 and that motherfucker played in the darkness, sucked my ass.
Yeah, dude. I agree. Like, I hope it's not like some deep allegory elevated, like, oh, but it's all about my mother dying because I'm still depressed. You know, like kind of like they've done with so many horror movies.
I wish I had this level of detachment where like I will look at this analytically and logically. Like, I hope that the movie tropes aren't presented in a way that makes it fun. I can't.
Just because you have poop in your pants.
I could literally watch a movie and know it sucks. I can know like it blows. Like the writing is awful, the acting is terrible, but yet somehow a little fudge demon will still escape slightly from my anus because parts of it still scare me. I know that analytically I can walk away and talk about it analytically, but while I'm watching it, I'm fucking absorbed. I hate that shit. So people that are like watching horror movies and they're like, "There's nothing." I agree. That's probably it. That's probably about grief. Yeah.
But all I know is like, you know, as far as the trailer is concerned, maybe they showed too much. Maybe it's some hoity-toity croissant thing they're going to go for. But that trailer is one of the best horror trailers I've ever seen.
That was a great trailer, dude. That was a great trailer.
So good.
That's Paramount coming out strong. That's that's under their new leadership, isn't it? Like
I'm not sure. I'm probably by now. Yeah, I'd say so because like I doubt it took that long to make. So yeah, probably. By the way, have you seen all?
Michael Parton said dumpster juice. What are you talking about, Michael? You like The Conjuring? I do too. I do too. But like, you think that's garbage juice? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I can't go there with you, Michael. But I'm let's loosen the mood a little bit with Ice Cream Man. Eli Roth's new movie has a trailer too.
Oh, is it the remake of the Clint Howard classic?
No, it's not got anything to do with it. That was my first question too.
Oh.
It's got anything to do with it. This is again, it's a horror movie, but it's a totally different vibe.
By the way, so it's gonna be like Jason. Ice Cream Man was a classic. I'm just joking. It was.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've seen the cover.
Movie. Yeah, it's
great cover though. Eli Roth's new movie.
Looks like Welcome to Derry season 2. God damn. Oh.
Those kids are nasty.
That's not bad. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Weapons that they just did, and like a Children of the Corn vibe to it. It's but I don't know.
And also Cooties did that, but like, you know, and then here's the thing, it's a super low budget movie that he's doing. Like like it didn't cost much at all to make. It's going to be probably a limited release. Hopefully it gets in enough theaters, but it's an Eli Roth movie, so hopefully it's got that cabin fever magic to it.
Is that Eli Roth's first movie in forever? Because it feels like it is.
Last movie he did Thanksgiving, and he did that really ill-fated video game movie Borderlands as well.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. That was a fucking heaping pile of wet diapers.
I did not watch. But I never.
Well, yeah. Well, so I hope it's good. It's got I don't know what it is, dude. I love Eli Roth. Eli Roth is an awesome horror director, but for whatever reason, some of these horror movies look too clean. They look like, I don't know what, like the lens that, like the way they shoot it, it just looks too clean for like the themes that they're going for. I don't know. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to, and that's why the contrast is like all this crazy shit's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be the low budget mixed with the fact that they're on a literal playground in the sunshine too.
That's why you don't feed your kids fucking sugar after a certain time of the day. They get crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's like many movies we've seen before, but because it's Eli Roth, you know it's going to be really nasty and like kind of schlocky, and I kind of like that. Sometimes
here's the thing: I saw somebody before had said Eli Roth was overrated. I disagree. I think that he has movies that have been a little bit overrated, but I think Eli Roth brought something early on in his career that was pretty cool. Like Hostel, if you look back on it now, it's not as. It's still gnarly, but you know, it's not. It's got watered down compared to what's come out after it. But like at the time, dude, that shit was fucking rock and roll shit.
Yeah, I agree with Stacy. We need to bring film back. Shooting on digital is just making shit ugly.
Yes, dude. That is true. Like, there's something nostalgic and really badass about watching old VHS on an old CRTV. It just adds to something. I don't know.
Yeah, and that fake ass look that so many movies have going on now. We are going to be covering the stuff that comes out of CinemaCon as it happens, because CinemaCon's going on right now, and I think it's Universal's right now, and I think MGM's coming up in a bit as well. So if there is any news, we'll cover that as it happens. With hopefully tonight we can hit you guys with one of these.
She looks like a Timu Ada Wong.
She's a
reporter. Oh, is she?
God, actually, I don't know.
You're really getting people to hate you.
I don't know. Maybe she is. I didn't make her.
I don't know.
I didn't make her. That was a video on the internet. Actually, I think it was a StreamYard video. I just put my own music over top of it. I don't know. But anyways,
oh yeah. No, okay. I was thinking of it. I was like, I already showed you guys that last time we streamed about the Evil Dead movie, Bruce Campbell.
Talking. Yeah, there's new Evil Dead news too. So let me find this here. There's a ton of fucking news that's come out over the past couple days, man. A ton, a metric buttload, a fuck ton, a fuckariah, a murder of crows, a gaggle. I'm killing time as I scroll to find.
God damn, dude, we got 359 people in here. Where'd you guys come from? Holy shit, you're making me nervous. Go away.
Leave. Go back to your shanties, people.
When people watching, I get nervous.
Fucking Shooter McGavin, go back to your shanties.
6 people left. I'm like, they got it. They got the message.
Oh my fucking god! This stupid ad blocking piece.
Mike
shit.
Mike doesn't want to support a small group like Variety. That's crazy.
It's true. I don't. Fuck them and fuck Rotten Tomatoes too. They make me do this also. All right.
IGN sucks too.
It's because I illegally stream so much sports. I have to keep my ad blocker on at all times. So Evil Dead Burn, the trailer, came out at CinemaCon, and we have an
shit! Oh, we didn't get it. Dude, look at the fucking title on that, and we don't get to fucking watch it. God damn it!
Yeah, I know, but hopefully it'll come out soon. A lot of people are saying it's going to come out in front of The Mummy, which comes out tomorrow. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Hopefully we'll get it. Could come out tomorrow. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, we're live also Friday night. We've got a twofer this week. We're live Friday night as well this week. So if it does come out, we'll have a reaction, all that stuff. So the trailer starts ominously with a mother unloading a dishwasher conspicuously full of sharp silverware, but she's interrupted by a knock at the door. She opens it to reveal an undead corpse with chopped off fingers and a car headrest through her skull, which she pulls out and drops on the floor before unleashing terror on the family. This sounds fucking awesome already.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by the chat for a second. Amanda Stewart said, "Damn, Jay's scaring people away." I'm just being honest. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not Dave McCrae talking about shadows over here. I'm being honest. No, I'm kidding. You guys go stay.
A flashback then shows a gnarly car accident and a door slamming shut on a girl's fingers, severing them. Back in the family's house, the walking corpse shoves a boy onto the dishwasher, impaling him full of cutlery. Ugh. She jumps on his chest, pushing the silverware even deeper into his flesh. But up to 89% off right now at Uptown Hair Laser Removal.
Yeah,
I have to stay on Botox Cosmetic, everyone.
I wish I had saw that ad earlier before I cut my testicles with a razor on accident while I was trying to trim.
Dude, that's the worst, isn't it? That's Evil Dead.
Yeah, dude, it was right near the grundle. Like I almost fucking died. My knees were shaking and shit. Like I was getting ready to give a speech in front of a wedding reception. Like I was nervous as fuck. Like I was like, oh my god.
You know it. You know it's gonna happen. To the second you feel that nick, you just know you're gonna.
I didn't know. I didn't feel it. Right? No, but I didn't feel it. I looked down and I saw, and I'm like, oh my god. And then my knees were like I was getting ready to be like Eminem and perform like a rap battle. Like I have to do this. So I stood strong, and I put Neosporin on it afterwards.
That's smart. You know, you do not want to get that infected. Do not want to get that infected. That's
Jay almost lost that, dude. I mean, that shit was sharp. That shit was sharp.
The movie comes out on July 24th, so hopefully we will get. That sounds nasty, real nasty.
The interview that we watched last week with Bruce Campbell talking about them stepping back and letting basically these new story makers tell their story. I like that, but he also seemed pretty impressed with what he had seen so far. That these guys got the lore. I thought Evil Dead Rise. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I think they've done a good job so far. So I'm interested to see where we're going to go. And I wonder if this is going to be so it's a trilogy set. So I wonder if this is going to tie in the other two movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be completely separate stories or not, because they also announced, that's another bit of news. They announced Evil Dead Wrath. And this is the Warner Brothers slate.
Yeah.
For Warner Brothers New Line slate they announced this at CinemaCon, The Revenge of La Llorona, which is a bad start. That first La Llorona movie sucked biscuit barts.
By the way, every one of those bitches that you see there in the thumbnail, that's exactly what they all look like when everybody at karaoke has left and you're down to limited options if you're drunk. You're like,
I've seen Jay take the one on the bottom left home.
I've taken multiple of those home. Multiple. One girl I took home looked very much like the one in the top left from Evil Dead Rise that said, I only like to do it.
It wasn't that hot, dude.
That's true. It's a little bit uglier, but she's like, I only like to do it in the butt. I'm like, what? She's like, yep. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So we didn't want that. But anyway.
That's true. That's true. I can't confirm
that. She liked butt stuff. Baseball stuff. She liked butt stuff. And she was like, we'll do some anus stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna go after your Hershey Highway. Like, what are you talking about? And she's like,
it's true. I checked her out myself, and not
say what in the butt. Yeah, but she was a girl. She had a wiener. Like, she wasn't trying to like catfish me or something. Anyway, maybe
she was. Maybe that's
no. I was with her long enough. I saw, and she also. It doesn't matter. I know that she was a woman. I mean, for some,
You're talking about dreams, man.
Yeah,
dreams.
I'm sure like a freshly out of the fucking jail inmate would think that was like a godsend, but not for me. I was like, I want to do the regular. Can we do the regular? Like this bitch was to offer me like fucking diesel at the fill up. I'm like, I don't have a truck. I was like, I just want to do the regular.
That's the funniest fucking analogy I think you've ever come up with.
Yeah, dude.
That's good.
I don't have a diesel engine.
All I want to know is, are you happy with your haircut?
I'm not. I don't want that haircut.
Evil Dead Wrath comes out on April the 7th, which of 2028. We're gonna have to wait for that one. Damn, I didn't know that was that far away. Shit. Final Destination 7. They really waited a long time for that one too, considering how successful 2025's was. It's not gonna.
That's a great lineup.
2028. The Flood is a sci-fi movie directed by Craig Zegers. We have some Resident Evil news to talk about as well. The trailer for that released, not for us, but for them. Hey, apparently, dude, people who saw the trailer say it looks fucking awesome.
Well, then I want to see it. By the way, I will say this: Llorona sucked. Llorona, and I like am terrified of horror movies, and Llorona was boring as fuck. I remember seeing that in the theater and thought it was boring as shit. Excited for Evil Dead Wrath. Final Destination 7 will be good. The Flood, don't know much about it, and Gladys, which is obviously a spinoff from Weapons. I mean, she's interesting, I suppose, but I just don't
see it.
Yeah. Like in the movie, Weapons was I liked it, but I also thought there was parts of it. I just think that Weapons was a little bit overhyped, in my opinion. I think it was still good. I just think it was overhyped a lot too.
Yeah, it's kind of a movie that could have come out in the 80s and like nobody would have really watched it. They talked about it, and it would have been a pleasant surprise. I'm not trying to poo-poo in anybody's like Kellogg cornflakes, but I just personally, because I know that people like Weapons a lot. But yeah, just based on hype, I could see that. I loved it. I think it was my favorite movie of the year, but I can totally see that based on the hype. Speaking of the hypes, they announced Longlegs Part 2, directed again by Osgood Perkins, starring again Nicolas Cage.
I mean,
and it's not going to be a sequel. So it's going to be either a prequel or it's going to take place in the timeline.
I don't know if I like that because, like, I liked Longlegs. I do remember liking it, but I feel like it was one of those types of one and done. I feel like that's what made it special. I really don't think it needs any more exploitation to further the history of it. I feel like it works as a standalone, and you don't need to go back to it.
You might be right. That being said, I'm very excited for it. Actually, I can't wait to see.
I loved it. I loved it. Cage, just like letting it go crazy and like not pretending, just being like he was at the casino, drunk as fuck, and just like trying to cover for who was he with? Mickey Rourke. Remember that video?
That was Vince Neil. I think it was Vince Neil. That's who he was with. It's like, I love you, man. I fucking love you. Stop hitting women.
Robin Barker says Longlegs 2. The third leg. Yeah, can't get it done with 2.
You know what I hope they do with that movie? Actually, I swear to God, I hope they don't try to make it serious at all, and I hope they almost go Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I hope they take the premise and just go fucking wacky with it and kind of make it like Osgood Perkins the Monkey and just make it over the top, like pure sequel, like Electric Boogaloo fuck around shit. I think that would surprise people, but it could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still watch it, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like some of those, like that kind of movie just doesn't need to be fucked with. I think it's good by itself, but we'll see.
No, you're wrong.
We'll see.
In other news, let me see here. What else do I have? I have a lot of things.
Shelly Bean says very campy. Are you talking about Longlegs? Kind of.
Yeah, if they did a second one, I mean.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So we talked about this a while back. A movie called As Deep as the Grave. Now, however you guys feel about AI,
search history that nobody wants to claim.
However you feel about AI, this is not promoting it. I haven't seen this. I'm just curious. This is the movie where they have AI Val Kilmer playing himself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, by the way, with written consent from his family, that they were cool with it.
Right. So, and they said that that's what he would have wanted. And there's a lot of people saying they just want money. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that. Just going to watch this. Give an opinion of the trailer itself. It is actually loading, so fuck me with a yeah. Here we go.
Let's get in there. I can't hear shit.
Just started. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Bird Box.
Kinshi?
Hong Kong. Ooh. It's moisturized.
Isho. Lee.
That's the song that comes on when I drink Fireball. Okay, that's probably the AI.
Don't fear the dead, and don't fear me.
Yeah, that was definitely AI.
It was definitely AI.
Yeah.
I just wish it could be real.
Well,
I do.
he's dead.
I wish it could be real. Yeah, I know
Well,
that. Jay.
I mean, he's
understand.
dead, so, I mean,
thank you for reminding me. But
Yeah,
I'm just
well, they
saying,
can't- I mean, they can't do much with it. I mean, if his family signed off on it and they're like cool with it. I mean, it is. I don't have a right to get mad at the family and be like, well, that's disrespectful to his memory. The family wants them to do it, and people are like, well, they want money. I think that even Val Kilmer would probably tell you that if he can make money after he died for his family, he'd be fine with it. I don't know. I would do it personally, but either way, I don't know what the fuck that trailer was even supposed to. So there's Native Americans, they're falling down hills, there's the Union Army shooting at people. I don't even know what the fuck I just watched. I don't.
I wish
there was some blind person.
I wish two things. I mean, it definitely had a vibe to it, but I wish two things. I wish it could have been made by a studio with an actual budget, because it just looked. I mean, forgetting the AI stuff alone, it just looks like one of the million movies we get in our email inbox a day from a studio that it's just going to go to direct to DVD and no one's going to watch it, and it just doesn't have the budget. You can tell there's not a good budget regardless.
Okay, so did he start filming this movie at all before he died, and then they're just making up the parts that he didn't get to do, or is it because he didn't film it at all and they're just using AI to put him in the movie?
I want to say that he was in pre-production and didn't actually film anything on it.
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
So the entire thing was AI. Him on the horse, him. I mean, obviously, what they de-aged him was AI.
Yeah.
So.
And again, you got quick. Like, I actually just to be honest, I don't think that the quick shots we saw of him looked that bad, but like I think there were quick shots for.
So he didn't film any scenes before he died.
I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's a different story. See, what I thought
good.
Well, see, I'm not even, I'm not trying to moral grandstand or anything. I had thought though that he had filmed some scenes and then they had used AI to fill in the scripts that or the parts of the script that he hadn't been able to film because he passed away. If he had, God damn, I don't know about that one. So if he had passed away and not filmed any scenes, and then they were like, well, we'll still, honor our commitment to him by, I don't know.
So in October of 2020, the movie was announced. At that time, it was called Canyon del Muerto. Oh, del Muerto. And principal photography began in November of 2020, minus Kilmer's involvement due to his cancer diagnosis. Kilmer died in his sleep in Los Angeles and on April 2025. Details shared include that it had been retitled to As Deep as the Grave, and they used AI to complete the scenes featuring Kilmer with the cooperation of Kilmer's family estate and the support of his children. So it doesn't really make that clear.
Well, someone said, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Someone said it looks like shit. It didn't look great. I will be honest. Like, it really didn't look like that amazing to me. It definitely
looked like a low budget movie.
It didn't pull me in. And that has nothing to do with it because they were using AI. I just felt like nothing in that trailer was compelling.
I had a weird response to that, dude. Like, because honestly, it wasn't good. All it did was make me just really sad that Val Kilmer's not with us anymore and he can't do movies like that.
Yeah.
That's
what
I got.
Someone said Robin Barker is like kind of like what happened with Brandon Lee when he died. Yeah, but I mean, kind of. But Brandon Lee had filmed the majority of that movie. That movie was pretty much done, and AI wasn't even near. There was no AI back when they completed the scene with Brandon Lee. They used a body double, and then they put his face on the body double, and they used trickery of lighting, and made that scene happen. but it's kind of a different story because again, Brandon Lee had pretty much shot the entirety of the movie. And then they had to cut out a giant part of the film because of what happened with Brandon Lee, and then try to make what they could with it at the time with the technology they had by using a body double. So it's not the same thing. I don't know. It just like, again, aside from getting into the weeds on AI, I personally thought the trailer, there was nothing about it that I got pulled in by. I didn't know the fuck was going on.
All I know is that all I can hear in my head now is hey oh hey. It's gonna be in my head all fucking night now.
It sounds like a late night infomercial in the 90s when it was like trying to tell you like take a sail on the moon. Anya.
Taking a sail on the moon?
Yeah, I was like Anya. You guys know what I'm talking about. Relax.
Dip your life in peanut butter.
No, relax to these meditation songs that only you can purchase right now.
Because
they have that, they have that sa de moi. Well, it's
take
like
a swim in some cheese.
God Convoy says it looked great to me. I'm glad. I mean, listen, some people they might vibe with it, and I'm not. Again, I'm not sitting up here trying to moral grant. I won't see it because it's AI. I'm not like that. I just didn't know what the fuck was happening. Maybe if they release another trailer and they kind of give a little bit more of a distinction, I just don't know what it is. So there was a horseback ride. There was some girl that had her wrist all fucked
on
up.
A horse picking up the trash after Woodstock.
She wasn't blind. She was being blindfolded. They take it off. She sees winter snow and then is shocked by it. And then all of a sudden it cuts to like a bunch of wild shit going on. I don't even know. And then you young Val, like, are they trying to do like The Last Samurai? I don't know.
Oh, Val Kilmer loved like Navajo, like Indian shit. So I guess that's why they thought maybe it'll pass.
Yeah.
I don't know. But in other technological, I don't know where you're getting your
technological.
I don't know where you're getting your statistics. But interactive slasher movie Slay Day. It's going to be released in around 1,000 theaters nationwide in February. It's said to be one of the first ever large-scale rollouts of an interactive film where you, in the theater on your phone, control who lives and dies. I hate it.
I mean, I want to see how that works though. That actually sounds pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie. That also looks like a principal back in middle school when you didn't have a hall pass trying to like, go to the
that looks like shitty AI. Like that looks like shitty.
Well,
AI.
It probably isn't, but so you use your phone and control who lives in.
People just throw on YouTube. I just don't want to be in a theater full of a bunch of people on their phones the whole time.
Well, I know, but if you're walking into it knowing it's that way, I mean.
Yeah, but what if it takes off and they're like, the new Scream, you get to decide who the killer is.
I would love that. I would kill everybody.
I shouldn't have
everybody would fucking die. Everybody. Matthew Lillard pops up dead.
I should use a different goddamn example. Fuck me.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm interested to see what would happen with that. Like that sounds kind of cool. It's like choose your own adventure, like those Fear Street books or some shit.
Yeah, I say start it on Netflix, do a live stream like they did with Joe Bob, like
that would be cool. That would be cool.
I just don't like the idea of it in theaters. It's something about the old man in me.
Revolve around you, Mike. How about that?
Well, Jay, I'm here to give my goddamn fucking opinion, and if you don't want it, you can stick it up your ass.
Oh my god! Look how I'm reacting violent.
I haven't watched this yet, but tomorrow, new Street Fighter movie. We'll have a reaction to the whole thing on Friday. But let's see if this shit's got nuts.
I'm gathered here are the world's best fighters. 3. Only one of which will be crowned the world champion. 2. Street fighting.
1. Fight.
All right, that voice was terrible.
Fight.
It just sounded like some reactor
round
going.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Street Fighter. I was never a huge fan of the Street Fighter franchise growing up. As far as the games are concerned, I was more of a Mortal Kombat guy. But they do look like they're going more silly with it, which I mean, that's probably going to work for them. They've got more over the top cartoony flavor versus what they're doing with Mortal Kombat, where they're trying to be more grounded and more serious in certain scenes. I don't have like huge desire to see it, but because I'm not a mega fan of the franchise, but it looked kind of fun. I know that dude in the red's Ken. I was like, that's fucking Ken. Where's Ryu? Hadouken! That's what
I'm excited, but I have no idea. We'll see when they get the full trailer. I don't know. Did we say that Final Destination? Yeah, they're doing another Final Destination.
Yeah,
I think
I gotta go pee, but that's my Final Destination. I gotta go pee.
I hope you don't die taking a piss. I wonder if that's ever happened. That'd be a shitty way to go. I mean, obviously it has. Everybody dies, and a lot of people die in the toilet. That's a real thing that happened. Elvis died on the toilet. That's true. So, you know, I'm probably going to die in the toilet. But I'd rather die in the toilet than in the urinal, because that would just be an embarrassing way to die. You know, just flaccid penis with just piss all over you. You'd probably bang your head on the ground. Ooh, Braves home run. Austin Riley. Fuck yeah, let's go. Awesome. Only team in the MLB to not lose a series, and that looks like it's going to continue. I'm very pleased. What else do we got? We got a lot. We do. We still got a lot. I could make it cool again, Steven. Ooh, yeah. We're going to watch this Godzilla Minus Zero trailer when Jay gets back, even though he still hasn't watched Minus One because he doesn't fucking listen to me. Do you listen to me? Have you guys seen Godzilla Minus One? Because it's fucking awesome. And if you have, you know that. And you're very excited right now to watch this trailer. I'm very excited about it. Yes, I am. Elvis wasn't dead. He just went home. Nah, he probably just died to get away from Memphis. I've never been. I just hear it's terrible. I hear it's a terrible place to go. Fucking so excited for this Minus Zero trailer. Haven't watched it yet. So, and speaking of the AI stuff, and we can talk about this more when Jay gets back as well. But dude, Disney has laid off nearly. This is just insane news. Like, this is just insane news, and they dropped it and missed all the CinemaCon news, hoping it would get buried, and it kind of has, to be honest with you. Disney's laid off nearly the entire visual development team at Marvel Studios. How do you go into fucking Marvel and go, visual effects? Fuck it. We don't need them. How the fuck does that happen? Right when they're on the cusp of making Secret Wars and all this crazy shit. That's so weird, man. That's so weird. And I mean, I think obviously you've got to assume that it's because they've developed AI. You have to assume that's got to be because of AI. Maybe they haven't said that. I don't know if that's official or not, but to me, you can't just, Marvel Studios can't not have a visual effects team unless they're gonna like outsource to who's the people that do everything, that did Terminator 2. Oh my god, my brain's farting. ILM or something like that, unless they're just going to outsource it entirely, which actually would be awesome, because in my opinion, I've not been impressed with Marvel's VFX for a long time. But I don't know, man. That can't be good. Saying it's discussing fish. No, it's right there, man. Discussing film. That's a real headline. That's real. Comes from Forbes. And Disney Marvel tried to bury it. Hey, at least no more CGI dogs. You're fucking right, buddy. Hey, you know what? Maybe this is the greatest. I'm not an AI advocate, ENT. I think studios using AI is fucking terrible. I think people are fucking batshit stupid if they get mad at small creators for using it for fun. I think you're crying at the moon. But this is the people you should be mad at. This is the actual problem, and yet no one's complaining about it. Hey, everybody on here who's bitched at a band for using AI in their flyers or their shirts, or screams about a YouTuber using a little bit of AI, or yells at people for using ChatGPT, do not be in line to see the first fucking Marvel movie. All right, you can't go see it. You can't do it, because if you bitched at those people, you better not have your ass in the fucking seat for any more Disney or Marvel movies, because I guarantee you, that's what's going on here, ENT. Did that go how you think it was going to? I bet it didn't. You look at this shit, dude. Read this. Read
I'm best friends with my AI, ChatGPT.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. I felt like I walked in on you getting into a bar fight with somebody about politics outside the karaoke bar. I'm like,
no. I find it hilarious. Like, people are such hypocrites.
Oh,
dude.
because you're an AI apologist.
No one's complaining about this. Everybody wants to cancel people for using AI, but no one's complaining about Disney firing 1,000 people.
Disney has laid off nearly the entire visual development team at Marvel Studios. Only a skeleton crew remains in place to coordinate hiring on per project basis. Okay, well, that just sounds like smart business.
They're not very good.
Well, you got a bunch of useless dickheads in there. Be like, oh, so what do you do? It's like, I'm just a visual guy. It's like, yeah, what are you working on? It's like, nothing. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come down through the pipeline. I just collect a check. Like, yeah, I guess you don't have jobs. Like, I would only hire people on the projects I need them for. I don't need a whole fucking department if they're just sitting there.
Marvel Studios not having a visual development team is fucking crazy, dude. That makes no sense unless they're going to outsource it to someone better.
Maybe they're just saying we'll hire it based on the projects we need them for, and then we'll hire people when we need them.
Maybe
it's just like you got a whole fucking freezer full of people that aren't doing shit, and you're like, oh, I'll just keep paying their salary.
It's possible, but to me that screams that they've got something up their sleeves with AI.
Here's the thing: as far as AI goes, it's the wheel's already rolling. You're not going to put it back. The genie's not going to go back in the lamp. There's 100% in the next 10 years. A lot of studios are going to be utilizing AI or at least some parts of AI to tell their stories because it's cheap, it's easy to do, and they're just going to do it. I mean, companies don't give a fuck about people's ethics or feelings on it. They're just going to do it. So obviously I don't want people to lose their jobs for it. So there has to be some type of guardrails put in place by Congress to keep this from happening. Right. But I mean, we can rely on Congress, can't we?
Oh yeah. Let me shit in the box.
But there should be a demand for that for sure. Like you can't just have AI running amok and then just, taking people's shit away, their employment for it. Yeah. But as far as like, you can't put the genie back in the lamp. You just can't. And it sucks. I understand why it sucks. I mean, the goddamn AI is thirsty as fuck. You know how much water they use? God damn.
And by the way, just to be clear, I wasn't actually angry just now. I just get really excited when I think I have a good point. It rarely happens to me, so you got to give me a break. I wasn't actually screaming, even though it looked like it was. My voice projects,
The louder I yell, the more right I am. Don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You have a microphone, so you're allowed to. It's fine.
That's right. That's right. I have the microphone. I have one of two microphones.
Hey, look at me. I'm the captain.
But yeah, that's just bad. I think that's bad. And they released it this week with all this movie news coming out because they wanted to bury it. But you know what I want to bury? I want to bury you, motherfucker, for not watching Godzilla Minus One.
No, I did watch it.
Did you really? You didn't, because you would have told me about
it. No, I totally watched it.
That's fucking awesome. You were right.
I totally watched it. But I'm sorry you never leaned over and asked my opinion on it because...
Well, sorry that your dick was in my mouth. I couldn't talk.
Well, that's fine. I mean, but that doesn't excuse it. You could have used your eyes to communicate what you wanted. But
by the way, you need to wash better.
You know what? I was busy that day, and you just were ravenous for the dick juice. I will say this: Godzilla Minus One, and we lost like 6 people right there. Like, this is gay as fuck. I have not watched it. You are right. I have not seen Godzilla Minus One.
Well, this is Godzilla Minus Zero, and I think that means it's a prequel, so you don't have to. But this is the trailer for it. I can't wait, dude.
Not in America, you motherfuckers. That's where I draw the line.
You don't touch the Statue of Liberty.
I think that you all need some freedom,
dude,
over there in Japan.
This single shot right here of Godzilla looks better than any of the Godzilla, Kong, Mothra universe movies that we've been doing.
That just looks like Mike running to the flea market for those cards.
Yeah, I drove to Japan to find some fucking
spaces. It's like everywhere. I was like, look at those people
just taking this one. Just so
it looked great. Gattaca. Here's the thing. I do know that Godzilla Minus One, a lot of people praised it because it was a limited budget film, and a lot of people said Godzilla looked incredible. And they were doing it on a small budget, and it was scary and it was intriguing, and it wasn't like an over-the-top regular Hollywood film, which, by the way, I did like the over-the-top Hollywood films that came out recently. But yeah, I think that looks well. Now I'm good because now I can watch the prequel and then watch Minus One.
No, do it.
What do you
now.
mean? What are you talking about?
I want you to watch it because I want you to fucking see how great it is.
Okay, then I'll watch it on Patreon with everybody else that really likes me. How about that?
There you go. There you go. No, you don't like that because you have to read while you watch it. No, they have a
no. I'm not doing dub. The dub sucks. I bet the dub sucks.
I've watched both.
No,
it's actually not that
bad. Here, dude. I wanted to show you this. That Val Kilmer trailer, and I was trying to get across what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about.
Imagine a world where time drifts slowly. A world where music carries you away.
Oh, yeah.
That's it, bro. They just sampled Pure Moods. Their whole soundtrack is Pure Moods from 1997. As soon as I heard the Native Americans chanting as they were taking on the Union Army, I was like, oh, it's Pure Moods, 1997 info.
I agree with Robin, by the way. If Godzilla Minus One was so good, you could take Godzilla out and it'd still be a great film because it was a good movie. It was
that's
what
movie. I heard.
Yeah.
Kind of well, I don't know if it was as good as Train to Busan, because Train to Busan was incredible, but a lot of people were comparing it to how it was praised internationally, even though it was like a low budget type of film that was in Japanese only.
Hey, up and down, up and down. You ride the carousel of life. Good things, bad things, and around we go. This is probably oh, fuck you, dude. Now that literally took over my brain, and I can't remember.
Oh no, dude! It gets to there, it gets stuck. Like you can remember like falling asleep after school and then waking up at like 11 o'clock at night, and that fucker will be on your TV, and you're like, oh my god! But you get sucked in, and you can't like stop watching it. It's like only for 3 easy payments of $19.99, you can own Pure Moods.
Hey, let's do this next trailer this way. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. All right, I'm going to let you're in the theater, you're about to watch a movie, and then a random trailer comes on. Tell me what you think about what this is. Don't look at it.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this
zombie movie
will remain on the air day and night. There is an epidemic of mass murder. At this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against.
Crackhead!
It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide.
Oh, the crazies.
This is a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
How are we gonna get out of this?
I don't know. It's like nothing that we've ever seen before. It's everywhere.
Why is he acting like that?
Police and vigilante groups are in the process of patrolling remote areas and search and destroy missions against all aggressors. Rescue efforts are proceeding slowly due to the increased danger of nightfall.
Is that Jean-Claude?
No.
There's nowhere to run.
Oh.
Oh my god, no fucking way, dude. Is that going to theater?
No, dude, that shit looks like it was
for clicking on our
made
video.
for $7 at a fucking
No,
fart
but
farm.
I know, but Hollywood disrespects shit like that all the time, like legacy films. So it looked like garbage, but I'll watch that. It had Louis Carradine in it, dude. Fucking goddamn Louis. Not
You
Louis.
thought that-
Carradine.
that-
What's his name? Louis
lead
from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, the lead actress in it is Vivica A. Fox from Halloween Resurrection.
No, it looked like shit, but it looked like a fun time. It looked so bad it'd probably be good.
Was Rob Van Dam in it?
That's
You
what.
said
That's what Rob Van Dam.
Was that who it was?
Yeah, Rob Van Dam. Holy shit, man.
It was holy shit. I had no idea. Dude, I think that looks unwatchable. I
How did
cannot
they
believe they were allowed to use that fucking name for that.
Well, it might be in the public space now. I don't know. I mean, did he coin that? I mean, I know Night of the Living Dead was his title of his movie, but
yeah, I think it's always been in the public space.
Well, maybe
you can. It's
yeah.
one of the few movies you can watch on YouTube and not get copywritten for. So I think it's just anybody can use it.
Yeah,
Just
listen,
takes the
we've
sting
all
off
had
a
too
little
many
bit.
margaritas at Applebee's and decided to go home with a wildebeest. All right, that's what that feels like. It's like it might be a wild time, and you're going to be ashamed of it tomorrow morning, but at the time, it's going to be a good time. I'm fine with watching that.
Oh, I can't. I will never watch that, dude. That is a bargain bin turd.
I like zombies though. I think zombies are
I love zombies. That's a disrespect.
well, they scare me, but that shit. I actually, I don't know. I like to take a while on the dangerous, or take a ride on the dangerous side sometime. Wild night is calling.
You should do a commentary of that.
I'll do it. I don't have.
I won't.
I'll do it. I have no problems doing that. Is it gonna? So it's gonna be released on Amazon?
It's probably gonna be released at the fucking through your local flea market.
They're gonna give it away with a free purchase at Walmart.
I barely made it through that trailer, dude. Oh god. They'll do anything. There's just no respect out here in the world for things anymore. Speaking of which, I know that you feel there's no respect being done to this property. Resident Evil. The trailer came out for CinemaCon.
Oh, that's good looking liquor there, huh?
No idea. I don't think that's from this. I think that's from something else. It looks like the Demogorgon or fucking I don't know.
It's not bad. It's a liquor.
Yeah, you're a liquor. They do the liquors in the fucking Resident Evil game that you haven't played are awesome.
Yeah,
they're really cool. You should play that at some point.
I've seen the walkthrough.
Did you watch the whole fucking walkthrough?
Fuck no, I haven't watched it.
I thought you
think
did.
I would lie on here in front of 400 people? No.
You fucking did, didn't you?
I watched a second of it.
All right, so let me see where we get to the first trailer for Zach Cregger's Resident Evil sees a man trapped in an abandoned city filled with zombies. One scene sees the protagonist running through the street as zombies throw themselves off the roof. Resident Evil trailer finds Austin Abrams, he was the really high kid in Weapons, the really skinny dude that kept trying to break into shit.
He was the really hot guy in the movie.
Yeah, he was look smogging me. God, I hate myself for saying that. I don't even know what it means. Trailer finds Austin. Stop! Don't scoot ahead of me, you piece of shit. Or scoot behind me.
Take control of it. Don't let it dictate.
I'll show you who's boss. Finds Austin Abrams entering an abandoned home to make the call, but the phone is dead. He then realizes that wherever he is, shit is fucked up, and he's got to run for his life. The trailer plays with the off-hook tone sound. This fall comes a new era of evil.
Okay.
Somebody else said a guy's on the phone trying to call his girlfriend, urgently apologizing for getting disconnected. I'm in like a seriously fucked up situation right now. He thinks they might not get to talk to each other again. Monsters and scares start flashing across the screen slowly at first and then more quickly as the dial tone makes it feel even urgent. A big blob of a pale monster is unveiled through light. Limbs crawl.
I didn't know I was in this movie getting out of the shower.
And the scares and terror culminate with him running through a city street and bodies leaping off a building to erupt like bloody bombs landing on cars around him. Looks freaky, looks good, looks in line with Kreger's previous work.
Well, just because whoever's doing this article, Brad Miska.
No, he's this is just citing tweets from the people who saw
it. Well, fine. All right, so it looks more in line with Zach Kreger's previous work. That's fine. And I like Zach Kreger's previous work. I want a Resident Evil movie, though. Okay, so we could have blended the vision that Zach Kreger has and just had some fucking stars and the goddamn Spencer Mansion. I'm not saying I'm. It sounded pretty cool. He kind of got me pumped up. I kind of got hyped because this guy seems like he knows how to describe the scene. But at the end of the day, if it's just a fucking rando that's like, I'm trying to survive Raccoon City while all the shit's and this my girlfriend hung up in the dial tone, and I fuck that. I want to see stars. I want to see Chris Redfield. I want to see Jill Valentine. I want to see. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing?
I think that the trailer, when it comes out, I have faith it's going to change your mind because I think if it's a good scary movie, it's a good scary movie, and that's just
that is true. But I want to be I'm going to be a bitch, and I'm going to be purist right now. Don't fuck with me. I don't have my coffee. I want my Resident Evil. They've never given us a true Resident Evil adaptation yet. Why is it so fucking hard? I feel like Zach Kreger was a home run hit as a director because I liked his previous films. Barbarian was good. I liked that he had this claustrophobic, suffocating type of way that he shot his movies, which I did. I think that would work at the Spencer Mansion. But instead, oh no, we got to do something original because why not? Shut the fuck up with your candy cane bullshit takes. Just give me what I want. I'll go away.
So allegedly, so what I understand is like that stuff that happens in the game is happening in this universe. However, it's just happening somewhere else.
See, I don't want to see some rando trying to survive his drive-through at McDonald's because the fucking zombie apocalypse is. I want to see the Spencer Mansion attack or them running to that and then surviving that and then the whole.
Stacey has a point. The last movie was based on Johannes Roberts.
I agree with you. I just said we haven't got a proper adaptation.
I did like that one. I didn't think it was as bad as other people did. I thought it was fine. You hated that one?
I didn't hate it, but it was stupid. But no, we have never gotten a true adaptation of the actual video game in the way that it should be told. The closest we got was Romero's leaked script, which he was at least trying to go in that direction because he understood that the story was already told really well. And he was just going to adapt it to film. But then you get off, but as soon as Paul Anderson comes over and he starts like trying to adapt it in a way, it's like, well, I played the game, and other people that love the game, they would know what was coming. So I thought I'd do my own thing. Stupid bitch. You're egotistical as fuck.
I hate the Mila Jovovich movies because that's just such a far departure. But I mean, I think if they can make an entertaining, scary movie, I'm fine. Personally,
listen, of course. I'm not saying that they couldn't make it entertaining or scary, and I'm sure they can. I just don't know why it's so hard to adapt the property in a way that it deserves, because the actual Resident Evil game is a great story.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing. Are you
going to be
story.
scared though? Like, do you think you have the ability to be scared watching that?
Yes.
If they do it beat by beat and everything that's coming.
Not beat by beat. Like, obviously they can make the spirit of the film still there. That's what Romero was trying to do.
Yeah. Oh, Ramiro. I mean, to be fair, dude, we read a Ramiro script and it had some batshit stuff that had nothing to do with the fucking game.
No. I know, but that was like a rough draft or a couple of drafts. It wasn't a finalized script.
Yeah, this motherfucker out in like a
he
river
made Chris
catching a hawk on his hand and shit.
Like obviously, Mike hates Indians because Chris Redville was a Native American. And he was just like embracing his heritage. But obviously,
everybody knows that Native Americans can control the birds.
Yeah, Mike hates Redskins. That's what he told me.
I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. All right, they just got a back-to-back home runs. By the way,
that's like trying to say how many black friends you have. You're like you're trying to diffuse the whole situation.
No,
but either way, no. I think that Ramiro is at least keeping the spirit of the game alive. Because he had the whole Spencer Mansion, he had the Stars guys. He just added a little bit of spice to it. Yeah. But it's like, for some reason, every time they hire a director or a writer, they're like, no, fuck that shit. I could do my own thing and make it good. No, you can't. Just make the game. Just do the game.
Listen, if HR Shuffin Stuff was directing this fucking thing, I would be right there with you. But just the fact that Zeggers it shines with how original.
Is it Kreggers or Zeggers?
I always get confused. I'm not sure. Okay. I just do what I want and everybody can deal with it. But honestly, since he's doing it and like what he's good at is surprise and originality. So maybe you could say he shouldn't have been the choice for it at all if that's what people wanted. However, I think it's better for him to do something completely original. But I get exactly what you're saying.
Okay, fine. And I would say you're correct. And I like Zach Kreger's work. And I think he could make a great zombie film that's scary and interesting.
But you're right. Why not
go make a zombie film? But go make your own original one.
I think they probably just shouldn't have called it Resident Evil and there'd be no problem.
What's that Zack Snyder one in Vegas? That was great. With Batista. And that was Snyder. And that was awesome. Go do that.
And then that point I really do agree with you on, because like, why call it Resident Evil at all? Just call it something else. I mean,
that's my point.
Honestly, putting Resident Evil on the title of a movie actually probably pushes people away from it these days more than it drags them to it.
Because fans of the series get fucked every time we go and see it. We expect
that fucking Netflix show they did. Oh my god,
terrible, awful. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we get fucked every time we go see it because we love that property and we want to see it respected and done right. And every time they promise this, they don't do it. They want to have their own vision. They want to have their own interpretation, and it goes completely off rails. And then, like you said, oh, all that shit's happening. It's just off screen. Oh, I want to see
it. Hey, you want? Speaking of seeing stuff, I wish I didn't see this, but I did, and now you all have to see it too. Ruby Rose.
Have you seen I heard about this? Yeah, I did hear about this.
Ruby Rose came out decades or at least a decade after it happened, and said that Katy Perry sexually assaulted her at a nightclub a long time ago. And she says the only reason that she didn't report it to people until now is because Katy Perry helped her get her visa or something like that. I don't know, paid for something like that. But anyways, none of that's really the point. The point is the fucking crazy story that she says happened. She says that she was in a nightclub, and I'm paraphrasing all this, allegedly put all that legal speak in front of it because I don't feel like reading the whole fucking article again. So I am paraphrasing.
Yeah.
But she says, and she was the one that looks like Justin Bieber in the John Wick movies. She says that she was at a nightclub with her head in her friend's lap, and Katy Perry walked up, pulled her shorts to the side, and rubbed her vagina on her face. And then she woke up, and she says that she projectile vomited all over Katy Perry. That's what she said happened. What a night!
What a dirty cooch that you must have. To release your fumes on someone's nose. Like, here's the thing. Hollywood is weird. Celebrities are fucking wild weirdos. 100%. It's all a Diddy party over there.
So
yeah, I like, is it true? I don't fucking know. Like, if it's true, like, show the proof, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's just weird that it happened, and now
just smell right here, and you'll still smell the scent.
Part of her face is slightly green from the toxic juice from her vagina.
It droops. It killed the skin cells, and now that part of her face droops, and she's just never.
She looks like she talks weird. Like, she looks like JR from WWE. She has a slack jaw because of Bell's palsy because of that fucking vagina juice.
Tell me what's next, alien sets.
I love JR. But no, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I have heard the claim that she's just trying to stay relevant, so she throws out allegations. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's weird that you would go to the press and just talk about this all of a sudden. Like, I got to be honest with you, and I don't mean no disrespect to people. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I don't care that you had your face rubbed on by a dirty vagina. You should have followed beat the shit out of her. I don't know.
She apparently puked on her, so that was one.
Well, okay, you puke on her and then you punch her. Like that'd be like me like
it's called the old puke
yeah, dude,
punch.
like that'd be like me laying down and some like fucking Nicolas Cage coming up and putting his dick cheese in my mouth.
The old dick twist.
And they'd be like, he's like, haha, I'm not gonna no, dude. Like, I don't care if you're Nick Cage or not. Like, you put your dick cheese in my mouth.
Sounds like a Mortal Kombat combo, the puking punch.
It is what I don't know. It's such a weird. It's such a weird thing. Like Ruby Rose to come out and be like, by the way, it's like they were having a private conversation at like goddamn Chili's, and she was talking to her friend about it, and they're like, so yeah, my life's been great. By the way, did you know that Katy Perry one time put her stinky pussy on my mouth at a nightclub? I'm like, no. It's like, yeah, it was so gross. I vomited on her afterwards. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it was like it's random. It's just weird. Like, why?
It is. Dude, did you know that Britney Spears is like 3 years older than JD Vance? No. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Is he interested?
That's just so weird to me, dude. Britney Spears is older than the vice president of the United States.
Yeah, I guess it's like he doesn't go on Instagram and like strip half naked and look like she's been doing.
No, it's not. All I'm saying is it's just weird to me that Britney Spears is older than the vice president. Like, that boggles my old ass mind.
Well, we're old.
I know. That's why I'm.
Are we the same age as Vance? I think so.
Well, that makes me feel not successful.
Well, maybe we could get him on here and talk about sofa fucking or something.
He'd be like, yeah, I know that story because I fucked that couch that she was sleeping on when that Katy Perry story happened.
He went on Theo Vaughn, got crazy. I want to see it. Maybe he come on here.
Speaking of Hollywood being fucking weird, I'm seeing all this stuff. Mark Ruffalo, Ben Stiller, the usual commentators are coming out and they're saying, we cannot allow this Paramount merger to happen.
You just named half of the estrogen Avengers all on your own.
Yeah, over 1,000 major names in Hollywood signed an open letter opposing the Warner Brothers Paramount merger, including Dennis Villeneuve, J.J. Abrams, Bryan Cranston, Mark Ruffalo, Joaquin Phoenix, Damon Lindelof, Noah Weil, Jane Fonda, David Fincher, Ted
Pussy.
David. Well, actually, to be fair, David Fincher,
your hero hates you.
To be fair, David Fincher is actually, you could point your finger at him the most. I'll agree with you. He has a contract. He has a contract with Netflix. So for him to be involved in it now is bullshit. All I have to say about this is, if you don't like the merger, I don't either. I wish they would stay separate because I think it's better. I think the company's merging is bad for everyone, but I just think it's such horseshit and talking out of both sides of your mouth for them to come out now when not a single one of these motherfuckers said anything when Netflix was going to merge with it. But he's best friends with the president and I hate it now. Like, I can't.
The reason why I laughed maniacally was because Mike literally every time that we bring up David Fincher says, I would love to suck his taint. And now he's on the side of wrong.
As long as when he films it, he uses his beautiful cinematography.
But what does it matter if they're signing a fucking, a letter or whatever? And they're like, please don't let that company buy that, even though they're buying it legally. That's just not cool. Who gives a shit? They're buying it legally.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think it's ridiculous that now.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Now that it's not super weird Netflix doing it, now it's like, we can't.
Well, here's the thing. The hypocrisy is so funny because after the merger goes through, because it will, you'll see these same fucking guys, clock it. These same fucking names will be working for this company. They'll take projects from this company. Yep. The hypocrisy is wild, dude. They literally, Hollywood has no morals. They have no ethics. They have no principles. They'll say this shit because they think it's popular to say in their little elite circles, but they're full of fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's all it is. This is an attention grab. Like, if you don't like Paramount, I'm sorry, bro. That's where it's at. I mean, Netflix lost.
Yeah. And for you to act like, now you care about the state of movie theaters when as long as Netflix got it, you didn't care. Like, you're such hypocrites, man. I'm so sick. Mark Ruffalo, please, don't tell me anything that
he's
guy
such
says
a dumbass.
Ever
Mark
again.
Ruffalo is literally one of the biggest dumbasses walking around.
Sick of hearing him talk. It's the same shit every fucking time out of his mouth. And I'm not even.
Why don't
me? I hate both sides.
She-Hulk talk to you again about how she knows as a woman how to control anger to the Hulk. You fucking tard. Oh my god!
I have seen this already, but I want to show it to you because I think it's got nuts in it.
I avoided it.
Insidious Out of the Further. Here we go.
How are you doing today?
All right.
All right, can I get this fucking... It won't let me turn off...
Why'd you pause it there?
It won't let me turn off the captions, man. What the hell?
I don't care. It's fine. The captions are fine.
Whatever.
Looks like there's something stuck in here.
He's got like an alien mouth. I gotta go to the dentist on Monday. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, that's terrible timing.
Yeah, ever since she was born, it's been just the two of us.
Hi. Shut the fuck up, old man.
Really happy. Had some food until I started having these dreams. Maya?
Through the window. Ah!
I'm scaring my daughter. I need someone to tell me how to stop this.
Those are not.
It's Lin Shaye.
Yeah.
You have a rare gift. The ability to travel into the realm between this world
I had not seen this.
and the
Swear to
next
God.
one. But you can do something I didn't know was possible. You can bring demons back to the human world.
Oh my lord.
Permanently.
What happens if I can't control this?
Oh my god. It's that chick.
Maya?
Oh, you fucking bitch. Why you gotta go in there? Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my, it's not that bad now. Oh my god, not again. Oh my god. Ah, fuck shit, dude.
That was good, man.
Listen, man. I like Insidious a lot. I liked the last one they did, the fart dimension or whatever they called it. The
last one they did was the red door. I thought that one was ass.
Was that the red door? No, didn't they do one where it was like a portal? No, I'm thinking of.
You're thinking of Paranormal Activity.
I
that
like
one's
one.
terrible.
Well, no, I liked it. Shut the fuck
Ghost
up.
Dimension? You hated that. We reviewed it. You're so confused right now.
No, I'm not. I can change my mind. I'm allowed.
You liked Last of Kin.
I like that one too.
You did not like Ghost Dimension. I promise. We watched it together.
Okay. Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't matter. You can go back and look at it and clock me on my bullshit. But I will say this. Insidious, I think that it started with obviously Patrick Wilson and hot chick. I can't remember her name in the first two. But I think that the breakout star of Insidious and has always been really her movies is Lin Shaye. I think Lin Shaye has carried that motherfucker on her back alone for the last few movies. I'm glad to see her back. That looks good, dude. That looks like a great popcorn type of horror movie, and I like that. I appreciate it for that. You know, it's not going to be anything like groundbreaking or anything new, but I think it looks badass.
I like that they're switching the story up now, and now they're bringing the people from the further into the real world.
Why are you going to do that for? Fuck them. You don't need to bring them here.
I don't know why they would do it. There's got to be a reason for it, because like she's like, you can do this. I'm like, why would you want to do this? There has to be a reason for it. But clearly they fuck up and bring.
That's like hey, I fed the homeless guy. I gave him some food, and then I'm going to bring him back to my house. Why would you do that?
My kids will be fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't. What? That's dumb. Lin Shaye's like giving you bad advice in this. Yeah, bring them back to your house so you can destroy them. It's like, bitch, I'm not fucking like a Superman priest.
Hey, guess what, though? Before we get to your all's chats and keep them coming, we appreciate it. We'll get to every single one of them. But it's time now for this, which is me definitely
killing time. So fingers in your butt. Dead air isn't supposed to happen. And we're trying not to have that happen. But it's happening anyway. The sucks. What are you doing? You're stroking. You're like,
there we go.
What happened? Oh my God.
You said I was stroking, so
I was just cleaning off the dust from the donuts.
I was just cleaning it and it went off. Let's go through the latest news from CinemaCon coming out tonight, starting with Werewolf. Robert Eggers' new movie is Werewolf. He did Nosferatu. He did The Witch. And now he's doing Werewolf. And Focus Features has offered the first look at Werewolf in its latest gothic horror film from Nosferatu's Robert Eggers at CinemaCon. The first trailer played for the room only. And it was teased as his most terrifying picture yet.
But was it?
In the very dark and ominous trailer, we hear whispers of a curse and see a house on fire. Things wrap up with a look at Aaron Taylor Johnson, very overrated actor, seemingly transforming into the titular creature.
I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Shut the fuck up.
I think he's a little overrated, but Lily Rose Depp's in it, Willem Dafoe's in it, and Ralph Ineson are going to be in it. Perfect kind of cast though for your typical.
Was Lily Rose Depp in the Dracula movie?
She was the main.
Yeah,
lady
she got to
just dick down.
Yeah, you got to get on that side. You can't keep doing that. But either way, I'm excited to see what Werewolf brings.
Werewolf. Did you ever watch Nosferatu?
No, because I have a wiener.
It's very, very, very
very sexually charged. I hear.
There was some Disclosure Day. I can't wait for that, but we already had 2 trailers, so nothing that exciting could have possibly had out.
Speaking of Disclosure Day, apparently next month the government is going to release some wild shit in regards to UFO
those promises and those.
Well,
lies.
no, I mean apparently it's happening. Like they're going to release some wild shit. There was a congressman that quoted. Well, I don't know the exact quote, but he had mentioned that if you knew what he knew, like you would stay up at night, like that he was privy to some of this information, and that like if the general public was aware of it, they would stay up at night.
Well, I already stay up at night. Have you seen gas prices? It's fucking haunting.
It is crazy. We own the Straight now, so whatever.
There's a bunch of Steven Spielberg stuff about this. He advocated for a 65-day theatrical window, which I love. Let's go back, dude. Let's go all the fucking way back to where movies are in theaters for like 3 fucking months, and then you have to wait a goddamn year for them to come out on VHS. I'm all for it.
No. It was back in the 90s, dude. I fucking hated that. No, because yeah, sure, like let them run do their theatrical run, but I don't want to wait like 6 months to get the motherfucker to watch it at home. Like, so some of you younger folk may not know this, but back in the day when a film was released, especially in the 90s or the 80s, you would have to wait like 6 months to 8 months for that bitch to come to be available to rent.
Yeah, but that made it feel like an event.
No, it didn't.
And guess what? You know what you had to do then? You had to go to the theater multiple times to get your fill. And that will help movie theaters if they do that.
It's called a depleting bank account.
And then you bring back the dollar theaters. And
because
you can watch it for a couple months more for $1.
No, dude,
hey, you're always complaining about fucking theater prices.
The theaters, you don't need to make a Nosferatu movie. The theaters are already fucking vampires. They keep raising prices on people. Fuck that.
Let's see here if there's anything else new that has come. I know I have multiple times.
She looks like she's holding in a big fart, dude.
I'm not interested in Disclosure Day. It's just we already have so much information about it.
When's Disclosure Day come out? It's not. Is it May or April or June?
It is in June 12th.
Okay,
12th.
so
yes.
Hey, let's name the movies that you're 100% interested to see. Obviously, Mortal Kombat 2. Which is next month, May 8th.
Oh, yeah. So,
and then we have the Odyssey, 100%. Gonna see that.
Is that this year?
Yeah, that's this year.
Yeah.
100% gonna see Avengers at the end of the year. 100% gonna see Dune 3. 100% gonna see Spider-Man. 100% gonna see Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Michael Jackson film. I feel like there's another movie that I'm missing.
Masters of the Universe, Michael Parker.
Oh yeah, He-Man, 100%.
Obsession. Obsession looks great. Passenger looks great. Hokum comes out.
God damn, we got a big ass year this year, guys.
Yeah, dude. Mummy comes out.
The
tomorrow.
Mummy.
Yep.
Damn.
So here's an article I found that's got live updates of everything going on that they're announcing. An official Snoop Dogg biopic produced by Snoop himself. So you know it'll be 100% honest and true.
I thought it would only be half filmed because he was high for a lot of it.
Dude, I think Snoop is so over fucking blown. Like, I mean, just dude, everything like
people
the
love
Olympics, fucking everything. Oh, we got Snoop Dogg here. He's a zany guy who smokes weed. Like, okay, we get it. Anyways, I'm over Snoop Dogg. Disclosure Day. They said, I did see a snippet that said that they actually showed the alien for the first time. So we are going to actually see a full alien, which is nice to know for sure.
As long as it's not like a fucking deer. Because based on the trailers that we saw, it looks like they're hiding amongst our animals.
Yeah, that's true. They showed the same footage from the Odyssey. I don't know what other mommy is. It's directed by Rob Savage, so that could be good. Produced by James Wan. But it's an original thing, so we'll wait to see the trailer on that.
It's like an advertisement for Sketcher. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm done with Robert De Niro, to be honest with you. I'm also like Ben Stiller's also a dumbass. I don't know.
Hey, listen, if they can make a funny movie, I really don't give a fuck about the politics. Although they annoy me too. But like,
okay, okay. Aside from their politics, okay, let's see if he'll do it and not like be very careful with how you do your comedy now. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. The good news is
shit, dude. By the way, we missed it. Scary Movie 6 comes out this year.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fucking. I can't.
That's the big one. That's the big one.
But like, I mean, it's hard to. I don't think you can take a Fokker-in-law movie, a Beat the Parents movie, and make it political. So maybe there's some hope here. Let's watch the fucking trailer and find out.
Don't worry. I test all the potential new family members with this machine.
Did you vote for Trump?
Is your name Olivia Jones?
Yes.
You love Henry Fokker?
Very much.
Do you have a positive impression of Henry's family so far?
Yes.
Hello. Hey, the old machine. It's funny to be on the outside. Used to being in the hot seat.
Would you like to ask me some questions, Greg?
Okay, Olivia, do you think I hold Henry emotionally hostage?
I mean, yeah. You call him Wee Wee?
Wee Wee?
What is that, like a joke about his Wee Wee?
Oh, nope, no jokes about Henry's little penis. I mean, not little. You probably have more up-to-date info on it. I haven't seen it for a while, so. Dad, please stop talking. All right. What do you think of Olivia?
She's adorable, so smart. Good boy.
He likes you. With one sniff, dogs can tell more about a person's character than a human could. I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People underestimate me, but actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator.
Oh.
Badass.
Here comes the airplane.
I pulled the strings of the hostage takers, like strategic, emotional puppetry. That's how I'm gonna free Henry from you, Greg. Oh my God.
What are we doing?
Oh my God, you baby birdie, Grandpa Jay. I'm gonna ask Olivia to marry me.
What?
Hey, you sure she's the one?
Dad. Why?
I'm a little worried about Henry. He's so innocent, and she's trained to manipulate people.
I love the lengths that you go to for your mishpucha.
Mishpucha. That means family in Yiddish. I know.
I'm not that easy to tell.
I'm considering inviting Olivia into the circle of trust.
Look at the guns on this guy.
Well, thank you for noticing.
She can't just waltz in there. I worked my ass off to get in there.
Should be an interesting weekend.
Are you not insane? Race to the end?
Let's do it.
Oh, gosh, don't brace ya. Got him going insane. I thought this would be an opportunity to get to know me, to bond.
How do you bond with an emotional puppeteer? I won't be your little Pinocchio, Geppetto, evil Geppetto. I'm a real boy.
What the hell's the matter with you, Fokker?
That might be all right.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, there were parts of it that were kind of funny, but it kind of felt soulless. Like, there's something about it, like that just didn't.
Everything does now, you know.
No, well, that like no, it felt like it was trying so hard to be like Father of the Bride or something with Steve Martin,
or Meet the Parents.
Like, yeah, there was something about it. Like, again, certain moments were funny, and I definitely think that'll happen. Just like Happy Gilmore, the new thing from Netflix, there were moments that were funny.
Bad.
But this one looks like plastic shit. I don't know what it is. It's like certain movies just, I don't know, maybe too much time has passed by and they can't really recapture the lightning. Even when he was trying to be what he was back in the day, and he was like, "Who are you, little Geppetto?" Like it doesn't like he.
I see.
It felt like he didn't have like the energy that he had. Like it felt like he was like half whole. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. And again, this was the trailer, so this was the best of the best.
And by the way,
this is the best they got.
By the way, Ariana Grande did look normal in this, which I know that was hard for her to hold that together, to just be normal for at least an hour.
Yeah, Ben Stiller can obviously still do awkward.
Yeah, no, he's still a good actor, funny. But I feel like, I don't know, man. Like when I was watching it, I was like, again, parts of it were funny, and then I was like, oh, I don't know. Like there was parts that was cringe as shit, and they were trying so hard to capture that, magic that they had with the first and second movie.
Yeah, and again,
they even threw in Owen Wilson to give a little bit more nostalgia push. Like,
and again, his one-liner in the trailer wasn't funny. How funny is he going to be in the movie? You know what I mean?
Like it's definitely playing up. Like if you loved the Fockers, they're trying to grab the old audience to come in, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It just that's 100% streaming only for me.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean. I loved Meet the Parents, dude. I love that movie. It's so rewatchable. It's right up there with me.
That's a great movie.
Just how rewatchable it is. So like it got me a couple times with those old throwbacks, but yeah, you know me, and I'm
not even trying to be a bitch. It's literally nothing to do with their politics, dude. But it's like Hollywood is 100% guilty of this all the time. They try to recapture the nostalgia movies that everyone loved by modernizing it in a way to where it's palpable for everyone, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because it just they can't make it palpable for everyone, or it's because lightning struck once, maybe twice, but they can't recapture it, and it just comes off as fake.
I don't think anybody even watched or cared about the third one they did.
Well, it's the same thing with Happy Gilmore. Like that's what it reminded me of. When I was watching it, I was like, that's like Happy Gilmore on Netflix.
Unwatchable, dude. Some of that shit was unwatchable. Like it still could make you laugh. And it kind of, it's a kind of a perfect, because like sometimes it would have just a tip
of little
that magic.
Bit, yeah, a little
but
bit.
But then you're stuck watching 17 minutes of shitty cameos and bad jokes and him being like, geez, shucks. It's like, dude, let him curse. Fucking, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. We'll wait. We'll also see if any more news comes out while we're talking. But for meow.
Well, give me 1 second.
Jay's gonna pee.
I am. I have to go pee. I'm sorry, guys.
It's. I know. Yeah, I forgot that. They did like a Little Fockers. That's what it was called. Little Fockers. What do you think is the worst attempt at recreating comic genius? Dumb and Dumber. I think honestly, I like Dumb and Dumber 2 better than Dumb and Dumberer because it didn't even have Harry and Lloyd in it. They were younger and it was different actors. That one missed the mark for me. Dumb and Dumber 2 actually made me laugh a couple times. Like when he's shoveling hot dogs down his throat. I thought that movie got kind of a bad rap. It wasn't great, but it made me laugh. Super Troopers 2 was fucking terrible. Had a couple funny parts, but man, they missed the mark on that one. Oh yeah, Clayface trailer description. We'll talk about that as well. Thanks for reminding me. Happy Gilmore 2 might be the worst. I mean, that was such a fucking vapid, empty piece of shit. That was so embarrassingly bad. What else? The Freakier Friday. I didn't see the original Freaky Friday, so I can't comment on that. Son of the Mask. That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't watch that one either. How do you replace Jim Carrey? It's no offense to him, but how do you place Jim Carrey with fucking what's his name? The guy from Can't Hardly Wait. That was that third Ace Ventura. I would love to see the third Ace Ventura movie though. That would be great. Coming to America 2. I forgot they even did that. White Men Can't Jump. They did that one. Nobody watched it. Yeah, let's replace Wesley Snipes and Woody fucking Harrelson in their primes with that white rapper guy. Fucking yeah, Jamie Kennedy. That's the one. Oh man. Yeah, like no, I don't think you're alone in that at all, Immortal. I think she's played great roles before, but just Jamie Lee Curtis overacts like a motherfucker now. It's crazy. Yeah, Super Troopers 2. Yeah, Caddyshack 2. I didn't know they made a Caddyshack 2. All right, Glenn, I can't agree with you on Anchorman 2. It wasn't as funny as the first one, but there were some fucking hilarious moments in that movie, dude. Like when he's at the dinner table with the girl, and he's like, "I'd love to hit a crack pipe right now," and they all beat the shit out of him for being racist. That scene was hilarious. Some of the Scary Movie movies were really bad. 100%. I did not watch the new Malcolm in the Middle. Did you guys like it? Anybody that watched it? I just don't have the. I don't know. The other one's still there. I haven't even watched all those episodes.
Dude, I had a moment where I felt like, you know that meme of Robert Downey Jr. He was like that. Like you've seen that meme where he's like, oh, because I was like, I'm running out of cervezas, but oh no, there were plenty to go around. I'm like, thank God, because I was gonna have to ask Mike to DoorDash. No, I was gonna have to ask you to do it, and I'll pay you back because my wife doesn't let me have the DoorDash information. No, she won't. She won't let me do it.
Oh,
she's like,
by the way,
she's like, if you show up to the door and you're like intoxicated, they won't sell. I was like, fuck you, they will, because I know how to turn it on. I'm fine.
Real quick before we get to your all's comments, this is, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. So, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it will be if you have, what's the name of the fucking?
By the way, I just also want to point out that what I'm saying, like, maybe I'm a little harsh on some of the newer comedies because I feel like Hollywood, specifically when it comes to comedy, has been handcuffed to be very politically correct, and they're scared to put their foot on the pedal. I think they're waiting. I swear to God, dude, and maybe this is like a little presumptuous. I think they're waiting to see how well Scary Movie 6 does, because it's like they're gonna go all in. Supposedly, they're gonna make fun of everything, and if that takes off, which I 100% it will, I think Scary Movie 6 is gonna be returned to form. If that takes off, you'll see more studios be like, oh, okay, so we're all good now, right? We all can take a joke. We're back to where we used to be. Good.
Yeah, and it'll be funny because I mean, Meet the Parents has never been like risque or
I mean,
whatever. Anyway,
there was some gnarly shit in it. I mean,
there were scenes, yeah, for sure. But like, yeah, when Scary Movie comes out, I hope it just the pendulum just re-swings for comedies.
I think Scary Movie 6 can potentially revitalize comedy in a way that it needs. It needs some adrenaline. It needs some Bane juice.
I agree. And I hope you're down for this. If you're not, let me know. But I purchased it today for $20. And this is what I think we should do on this month's Patreon stream. Jay and I are going to build our own video rental store.
Oh, I saw the trailer for this. That sounds. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking great. Watch this, guys. If you haven't seen it, Jay and I will be playing this in the new Patreon stream. You guys can help us build up our. I think it's gonna be. By the way, it'll be. I think
toward the end of the month,
May 2nd. It's gonna be right after. We'll have to double them up because we got so much going on. But yeah, check it out.
It's like The Sims.
All alone in the night, video store.
You gotta buy that fucking bootleg shit. I love it. I saw the trailer for this. Yeah, dude, it looks amazing. And I don't want to build my video store up. I don't want to be too tacky. All right, we don't need to put a video arcade in our store because I'm sure that you have to start with a budget.
Yeah,
you don't need it. Like I remember going to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, even some of the local stores like Movie Warehouse, Video Selection. They didn't have the money for video arcade. I don't remember that ever. I mean, maybe in the bigger cities you could go in and play an arcade.
I think we should go for an old school vibe. We're gonna have some candy, like someone said in the chat. We gotta have a gumball machine.
100%.
We're gonna make a very successful video store.
See, what we should do is have a gumball machine that if you play it, you could also get a free rental. Like some of the gumballs have like free rental.
That was the best.
That was the best, dude. God damn, they were smart. Like there was a video store, our local video store, Video Selection, which I worked at for 2 days before I quit. They had one of the coolest designs. All right. Not only did they give you a membership card, which by the way, if you rent 10 movies, they would do like a little they would clip, on the card each time you can rent a movie, and at the 10th one they would give you a rental for free. But they had a gumball machine that you could feed quarters to, and you could potentially get lucky with a gumball that said free rental on it. That was badass because back then I think rentals for new releases were like $3.99, and that was a bitch. But the older rentals, you could get them for like $2.
And the gumballs were a quarter. One time I took $8 and change in there and didn't get a single free movie video, and I cried.
Yeah, because you suck.
I was very young.
Get good, noob.
That was my first experience with gambling. Let's get to what you guys are saying over on Stream Elementos, where you can send your super chats to us without YouTube and their greedy fat fucking fingers taking 30%.
Hey, thank you guys. Holy shit. Wow. Hey, I'm so glad that some of you guys are using this, man, because again, we really appreciate you guys, all you guys that support the channel. But again, like Mike said, Stream Elements, if you guys can, if you donate over there, YouTube has nothing on that. They don't take any percentage. Like otherwise they take 30%, which is crazy.
And this and your super chats allow us to make these streams where we watch videos ad free. Hopefully you guys haven't been seeing ads on this. I took the ads off of this one, but Chris Buston, because Buston makes them feel good, says, "Hey guys, appreciate your show as always. Which upcoming 2026 video game are you most looking forward to and why? Halloween, Wolverine, Grand Theft Auto 6.
Ooh, sexy. I like that. But you didn't put one on there that you should have. Pinhead. Okay,
Hellraiser.
The Hellraiser game is probably the one. Yeah, I would say, I mean, it's not on your list, so I'll just pick from your list. The 3, Halloween, Wolverine, or Grand Theft Auto 6. Probably, and I swear to God, dude, I know it might sound weird, but I'm looking forward to Wolverine. I think Insomniac knocked it out of the park with Spider-Man. I know I saw the leaks and shit, but they probably revised stuff. I think Wolverine is going to be a massive hit. I'm looking forward to that. Probably the most. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be great too, and Halloween is going to be a good asymmetrical horror game, but Wolverine for me.
Yeah, I would love to say that, but I refuse to let Sony butt fuck me for the price of their PlayStation. So I'll just have to come over to your house and watch you.
Why don't you not get butt fucked and sign up for a firm?
I have a firm. I'm not
maxed
giving
out?
them my money.
Are you maxed out? Are you maxed out?
No, I got some room. I got some space.
Yeah, I got a few places.
I'm probably gonna have a fucking car breakdown or something. I gotta save it for. But for me, it's honestly out of those. If Halloween has a decent campaign, it's Halloween. If not, Hellraiser. That's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, well, I can't pick Hellraiser because he didn't put it on his list, but that would be my game if he had it on his list.
Yeah, I haven't been into Grand Theft in a while, but I think it would be hilarious if we could sort that out sometime. Tyler says, remember Tyler Perry's comedy made a PG-13 movie. Tyler Perry then saw a brutal movie called Precious 2009 and tried to outdo it with his first R-rated film called Colored Girls, and it didn't hold back. In one scene, a dad kills 2 babies, throws them out of a 5-story window. That makes me glad I don't watch Tyler Perry movies.
Well, he was saying Tyler Perry's comedy Medea. Or is he saying made PG-13? I don't know. I thought he was talking about Medea.
Oh, you're right. He did Medea. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching Medea. I thought it was pretty funny. But I always thought that's what Tyler Perry was all about, like more family friendly comedies. So if he went out, he's like, bitch, I'm fucking crazy. And he did it. He's like, I'm gonna throw 2 babies out the 5-story window.
It's like when a band does one hardcore album just to prove they can.
Yeah, it'd be like, no, that's good. That'd be like Def Leppard doing like I don't know, like some fucking Mudvayne shit. You're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, that's fucking wild, dude. Bit Element, aka Kyle, pulling me another one. Kyle says, choose your team. You can only have 3: Wolverine, Nightcrawler, Blade, Legion, Cyclops, Beast, Iceman, Jean Grey, Morph, Polaris, Storm, Colossus, Rogue, Rachel Summers, Magneto, Dazzler, Jubilee, Bishop, Cable, Juggernaut, Mystique. Fight to the death.
Okay, we can only have 3. All right. Well, I think I let me see. God damn, Kyle. I'm going with Rachel Summers, the daughter of Scott and Jean. So she's got the power of the Phoenix inside. Jean Grey, she's the Phoenix. And then just for flavor, I'll probably go with Wolverine so he can bitch on Cyclops that he's got his girl and his daughter on his team. And that's it. That's what I'll do. The other ones would win, but literally Jean Grey has the Phoenix Force. It's over. Like she beats them all.
Yeah, I'm so sick of them using Jean Grey as their story point, so I'm just going to go with what I think is cool, even though they'll probably lose. I'm going to go with Wolverine, Cyclops, and Magneto, because I just think it would be a badass team up.
That's a great team, but it's great to fucking feel like that on the bleachers, because they're going to be out really quick in kickball.
Yeah,
but to be fair, Jean Grey just wins. Like Jean Grey just wins.
Overpowered.
And then you have Rachel Summers, again, an offspring of Jean Grey and Cyclops. They both, and they have the Phoenix Force. Like, dude, it's literally like somebody having the Infinity Gauntlet already in their butthole. Like, it's done.
Now, if we're going with the hottest trio, it would definitely be Jean Grey, Rogue, and Cyclops.
By the way, I want to know what sick bastard would put Morph on a team. Like, wow, you're playing crazy.
Awesome.
That's like getting that's like playing blackjack and getting a 20. Like, hit me, Ike. like no, you do that.
I'm gonna do Porcupine Man from X-Men 3. Silent Evil 999, tip 666, which means we're all going to hell. Enjoy burning for the rest of eternity. Says, was at GameStop the other day, saw a new NECA Batman 89 collectible. I know they've done full-size 1:1 scale replicas of things like the Batarang and grappling gun. This one may be the coolest one yet. It's the utility belt. That would be fucking
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I saw it on Amazon. Yeah, NECA always puts out quality content or quality products. So I'm not shocked that it looks good. You didn't put how much you paid for it. Was it like 30?
I bet that's more than that.
No, NECA's pretty like they're pretty sensible on what they charge.
I do what I want really bad is they re-released the Power Rangers toys. None of them are very great. They're really plasticky looking, but I want the original morphing time thing. That's like
they have it. They have it at Walmart right now.
Yeah, but it's like super plasticky. I want the original like metal one.
Well,
that'd be dope.
You could pay $200.
I know it's like $17 at Walmart. I look at it every time I go.
Yeah,
but it would be cool to buy that and like paint it chrome and like fix it up and like upgrade it like Cosplay Chris does, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
AJ says one time my grandpa did the most badass thing. There was a snake in the backyard and he ran up with a machete, chopped the head off, and then he was laughing and I could see he had like a giant booger. Or I thought you were going to say boner. I was like, that's weird.
I was like, run away. Like, that's weird.
He had like a giant booger or bone sticking out of his nose like mankind after Hell in a Cell. Your grandpa was kind of fucked up, man, but I appreciate his manliness.
Was your grandfather a part of the Bushwhackers? Holy fuck, dude, that's crazy.
Wesley says almost beat shit down mailman's leg today. My dog.
What?
I'm confused about your wording. My dog was behind the side gate, which is nowhere near the door mailbox, and this motherfucker was reaching for pepper spray. And I peeked through the blinds and caught him. And I said, "What the fuck, bro? My dog is 14 with no teeth behind the gate." And he ran.
Yeah, dude.
That mailman, dude.
Yeah, fuck that asshole, dude. Like, listen, like I understand. I've seen videos of dogs that aren't controlled at all. Like they just let them run wild, like fucking hyena beasts. But if they're behind a fucking gate and this guy's like, "Oh my god, it deserves my pepper spray in its snout," fuck that asshole.
Yeah, dude. Dog reached up, took a bite out of my ass from Friday. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I share your struggle. Both my dogs are, if they wanted to be, and they both try to attack anyone who comes on our land if they don't know them. And it's a scary thing. Like I'm so scared they're gonna get out one day. And
by the way, I will point out the fact that people that come up to your door, if your dogs are closed off to where they're not going to run out the door or do anything crazy to a mailman, it's all good. I've seen videos before where they're just like careless as shit. And like an Amazon delivery driver will try to drop off the mail, and a goddamn pit bull will burst out like they're jumping through a comic book panel to try to attack them. Like those are like at that point I understand someone trying to defend themselves, but like if the mailman comes up and it's like behind a fence and they're trying to pepper spray them, that motherfucker is going to catch some heat.
Yeah, he just wants to pepper spray a fucking dog. Matt Roberts, thanks, buddy. He says, I was drunk last night, so I don't remember even setting this up, but I had a reminder to off on my phone that said, ask Wham, have you ever considered that Corey Feldman and Tommy Wiseau from The Room are similar? Because I just saw a Tommy reel on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe. They look alike. It actually looks like Tommy is the long-lost brother of Feldman.
Who's more successful today is the real question.
Well, I mean, Feldman is really good at scamming, so it's probably Feldman. Like he's really good at blaming the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that's a I could see them playing each other for sure, Matt. And enjoy your hangover, my friend. Austin says, to continue, I refuse to participate in the Disney sing-along with my weird-ass aunt cousins. I instead called them all gay and put on Suburban Life from Scream 2. I was not invited back.
Yeah, dude. Like, listen, like, you can love your family and your in-laws or whatnot, but you go over to the family barbecue and they're like, hey, let's all sing Pocahontas. No.
I would never.
What are we doing?
I
have you ever seen the moon in whatever? Like, no.
I just like that he pulled out Suburban Life. Suburban Life ain't what it seems. Suburban Life, the American dream. It's such a terrible song, but I listened to it. Yeah. Eric the Hess says, before you pray, believe. Before you speak, listen. Before you talk, listen. Before you spend, earn. Before you quit, try. Before you die, live. Love y'all and the entire Wham fam in the chat. Eric, I thought that was going to a joking place, and it didn't.
Did you buy the Andrew Tate documentary DVD and just repeat the lines? The fuck? But I agree. You know, say your prayers, eat your vitamins.
Yeah, and fucking...
I take advice from Hulk Hogan. He knows best. Say your prayers and take your vitamins and whatever else he said. Respect your parents. I don't
lift heavy things and eat protein, man. Yes, please, thank you. And you got me, please. Thank you. Love you.
Don't whisper like we can't hear you.
Andrew Romano says, "Hey guys, just saw an early access screening for Over Your Dead Body with Samara Weaving, Jason Segel, and Timothy Olyphant. It was awesome, funny, suspenseful, and very entertaining. I think you guys would both love it. The trailer screened before Faces of Death, and I think it looks like a fucking awesome movie. I'm definitely gonna go see that. You know what he's talking about, do you, Jay?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking fuck.
I literally, I have a subscription to Timothy Olyphant fan club.
You do. You have the picture. Show the picture.
I mean, like literally. What are you guys talking about? Like, I literally I got stalk him. Some would call I'm a fan. The courts ruled it as stalking. I just looked at it as infatuation and appreciation.
I lost the screen. I gotta get back. Hang on. God damn you, Scuba Steve.
By the way, I will say this about Timothy Olyphant. You know, he would have been a great Homelander. Anthony Starr is great, but Timothy Olyphant could have pulled that shit off really well too. Because the whole thing about Homelander is he's like a psychotic superhero, and you never know when he's going to snap.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Mercurio 80 says, "Hey guys, if you were given a chance to bring back a forgotten horror movie, what would it be? Thanks, love you all." Brain Scan, remake Brain Scan, and make it fucking awesome. That's what I would do.
I know this is cliche, and people are gonna be like, "Jay, you do this all the time." I know. Shut the fuck up, panties. I will say Pumpkinhead. I want Pumpkinhead given the respect that it deserves, and I would bring that movie back appropriately because I think it's a great fucking horror movie. Never got. Stan Winston did an incredible job with Pumpkinhead, and most people don't know what you're talking about. Like, obviously, hardcore horror fans will know, but the general public, they're like, "What's that? Like, that's so stupid. What Pumpkinhead? What's like a Halloween special on Disney?
Does it have
no.
a pumpkin?
Sounds like a Disney Channel stupid shit. What is that?" No.
I'd also say Strangeland. They need to make a new Strangeland movie
or Critters.
I'd love to see that.
Christ,
that's a great idea. You shut your mouth. Actually, you can't remake Strangeland because Dee Snider's too old, and
well, you just
nothing.
You just have to cast somebody else in his role.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody could be as scary as Dee Snider was in Strangeland. Anonymous says,
yeah,
"Hey
you
guys,
can. Iggy Pop.
He's pretty fucking scary.
He's fucking scary, dude.
He'd be good in an Insidious movie.
I know, dude.
That fucking demon at the bottom of the stairs.
And you know, bless him for walking around, but it looks like he has ghost hips when he walks. It looks like his hips aren't even in this world when he's walking. It's like, how are you standing up?
Chris is right. I did skip you. I apologize, my friend. Christopher Sampson says, "Hi, guys. I hope your week is going well. I just watched Rob Zombie's Halloween again. I have to admit, when Sherry Moon Zombie kills herself up until the end of the movie, it's top 3 in the franchise to me." So, and that I think that was only in the
That was probably in the first 45 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. So from where she kills herself up until the end of the movie. Now that I can totally agree with, because you got rid of all the other shit and you just have a gigantic fucking beastly Michael Myers ripping and tearing through the town. I agree with that. I
mean, I kind of do. Listen, Rob Zombie really captured a cool atmosphere for Halloween. Unique. It's very violent. It's very unhinged. But the problem with what I had with it, and not just me, a lot of people were, not a lot, but some, that didn't like that you gave a backstory to Michael. I feel like when you give a backstory to Michael and you explain why he's pissed off, it just ruins the mystique of the character. And you're like, oh, of course he's mad. Like, his dad called him queer 15 times at the dinner table, and his mom's a stripper.
yeah, that's true. That kid spit in his hat.
That kid's back on the escalator again.
Yeah, dude. That's a great point, Chris. Let's see, where were we here? Okay. Anonymous, not that guy, not that piece of human shit. Different Anonymous says, "Hey guys, who wins? Reboot Jason with all his weapons and traps versus Bullseye from Born Again." Ooh. Which film is okay, so we'll start with that one.
Well, you know, I know I'm gonna be a silly Sally. It's gonna depend on environment. Where are we fighting? if it's an urban environment, the edge is going to go to Bullseye.
Yeah.
If it's in the, the campgrounds or like in the forest, Jason. So, but I'm going to be a bitch. I'll probably go with Bullseye, just because he's more of a he's a hardened killer. Like he's done this shit for a while.
Yeah,
like I feel like he would do his research and find out what Jason's all about, where he lives, what he does, and then fuck him up.
I go back to the same thing, and I know I sound like a broken record, but like I just think that I think it's definitely Bullseye, and for the simple reason that we've watched teenagers best Jason. So if a teenager with no skills whatsoever can survive him, I think Bullseye or anybody like that completely fucks him up.
And you know what? I never miss.
Peanuts.
Okay, and which film is better, Unforgiven or No Country for Old Men? Fuck you for asking that such a question. I'm going to go with Unforgiven. Personally, I up until Tombstone, I thought Unforgiven was the best Western film I'd ever seen. It's insanely good. It's so good. Morgan Freeman is amazing as always. The chemistry with him and Clint Eastwood is great. That young asshole that they pick up on their way to avenge the hooker that got sliced up, the one I can't see, and then you find out he's a coward. The whole fucking thing, dude. And then you have Gene Hackman as the villain, dude. Come on. Dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Unforgiven too. I think No Country for Old Men's a more entertaining movie, but the ending falls a little bit short. I think.
Well, and you got so many quotable lines from Unforgiven. He's like, I don't deserve this. He's like, deserve ain't got nothing to do with it. Boom.
So good.
Woo! You better bury Ned right, or I'll come back and kill every one of you sons of bitches.
I just want to watch Unforgiven,
Dad.
And then, of course, you got No Country for Old Men.
Well, yeah, but here's the question about No Country for Old Men. What made that movie? Was it Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin, or what's his name?
Javier Bardem.
Javier, yeah, Javier.
I don't think that there's
Javier made that fucking movie.
I think he did. He was as a great villain, he did. But I love Josh Brolin. He's like, keep talking to me like that, I'll take you in the back and fuck you.
Dude, I use that line all the fucking time, and you know what? It works. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, Javier Bardem is the reason why that movie stands out, in my opinion. Without that villain, without Javier Bardem's performance, that movie, I'm not saying it would have been forgotten, but it would not have the same impact. Yeah, Javier Bardem did such a great, you know what he reminded me of is Daniel Day-Lewis's performance in Gangs of New York, where it's like this crazy motherfucker and you don't know when he's going to snap.
Yeah, that's a good point. If Billy and Stu won in Scream, how long would it be before they are caught? Show us your bellies. No, I will not show you my belly.
You don't have enough money for that.
There's a reason why I wear black.
Yeah, by the way, we would get, it would take up the whole fucking screen and we would get like fucking immediately banned for like showing dangerous blobs from the hospital. I will say Billy and Stu,
no more war and free Palestine.
yeah. Yeah, that's what Javier Bardem would say. I don't care about Palestine or Israel. I just want to know why you married into it. You married into it. Let me ask you a question. That's quarter. That's your lucky quarter. It's been traveling all this time.
If you get a chance, man, you guys go back and watch on YouTube Javier Bardem at this year's Oscars. He just goes up and he goes, "No more war and free Palestine."
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna ask your forgiveness. I had no idea that was an actual quote from Javier Bardem. What in the fuck is going on?
It was just the way everybody says it. It was the way he said it. He was so
okay. So if Billy and Stu won in Scream, how long would it be before they were caught? You know what? To be fair, I think that if they had won, I think that Billy would have just turned himself in. Like he wanted the fame. They were obsessed with like the idea of doing.
Well, no, because they were gonna. Their whole plan was dependent on her dad. They wanted to get away with it.
Yeah, well, they say that, but I don't think that's true.
I don't believe them.
No. You know what? Maybe Stu didn't, but I think Billy's a bitch, and I think he would have done it. I think Billy would have wanted to take credit for it. He had to.
Yeah,
because he was obsessed with the idea. Like, here's the thing: Stu just went along with it. Billy was obsessed with like getting revenge for his dad, fucking, the whore mom.
Yeah, in a perfect world, if we could have it, I would love a what if movie about that, because I think they would have gotten away with it for quite a while in Woodsboro.
Well, no, yeah,
Like-
it would have, but Billy was the weakest link. And I know people were like, "What you talking about, Jay?" Well, that's like, no, I think Billy was the weakest link because Billy was driven by emotion. The entire time he was mad about his dad fucking her mom.
Yeah. Motives are incidental. It's the
And then
millennium.
Stu was like, "I'm just in it for the lulls. I'm in it for the lulls."
Anonymous says, that's a great question, by the way. Anonymous says, I remember growing up, my friend's grandma said a gingerbread man came to life and ripped open Christmas presents. And I was like, what the hell? I'd stomp on that little shit. But she was dead serious about it being true. But I'm like, it's a cookie.
That's how I feel about Chucky. It's a fucking doll.
That's true. Oh, there's Chucky news, by the way.
Nobody gives a shit.
Don Mancini did say he's writing a new Chucky movie and he wants it to be theatrical. Want and have are two different things. He wants it to be theatrical and he wants it to go back to seriousness. He wants it to go back to the cult of Chucky vibes, which those weren't that great either.
Okay,
so,
well,
I don't know.
Listen, I'm not interested in Chucky at all until, and I swear to God, dude, announce Rob Zombie is going to be doing a remake of Chucky, and then I'll be interested.
No more war
with Don Messina.
Free Palestine.
Doesn't it? Yeah, and then having Javier Bardem is Chucky.
That would be it. Now that sounds fucking fascinating. Anonymous says, what's the weirdest, gayest thing a friend has done? Growing up, wherever I spent the night at a friend's house, he would get so excited he'd pull his thing out in front of me and my other friends
dude,
and
I
run around
know.
all excited.
No, dude,
we can't say one thing that somebody did that one time.
I know.
Remember the underwear?
But we have experienced what you've experienced. I remember sitting outside in the field surrounded by multiple, like there was no chicks. We were all just hanging out, drinking alcohol, and everyone pulled out their wiener. Like somehow it came up, like let's show each other our dicks. And all of our dicks.
I didn't know this story.
Well, maybe you weren't there. I did it. I regret it. But everyone just pulled out their dicks. And then we quickly put it back away because I think that we realized what we were doing. Like this was some kind of cult gay thing. But yeah, they were like, oh, let me, like everybody just pull out their dicks at the same time. And we did it.
I could say it because we don't have to say who it was. We had a friend that his girlfriend left her underwear over the house, and he told us
look for butt crust.
No, it was red underwear with like white furls, like big white furls.
Yeah,
and it was like super skimpy, but like with big white. And he just comes out of nowhere.
This isn't gay though.
No, it was just funny actually. But he comes in the room and he's fucking wearing them. Like he put them on with nothing else, just like his balls dripping on the sides of him, and comes in the room and starts dancing around and pulled him up his crack. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
No, you know what? There's another experience that was quite gay. We had a friend of ours that had a unique X-Men like ability where he could pull his underwear down and have his big bubble.
I don't think that was gay. I think that was talent. Like that was.
I didn't.
Talent.
I said it was talented, but it was also gay. He would. Yeah. Position himself in the dawning dog, or whatever it's called. He would have his ass up in the air and he would suck air into his crack hole and he would fart on demand. But he would have to pull his underwear down and expose his ass. And he was just doing this in front of us like it was like we were in Dusk Till Dawn and it was a stripper just doing it. And and we watched him do it for like at least 5 minutes. And even then, as a young man, I'm like, this is gay as fuck. I'm literally watching a grown man. I'm seeing his ass hair. Not a grown man, but he's pulling farts into his ass and putting it out.
Yeah, I stayed the night at his house one night, and he was wearing boxers. She goes, watch this dude. And he did it. He like did his he went into his shell and like sucked the air in and held it and ran into his sister's room and farted in her face.
This was an extraordinary ability. Like, I mean, this is the kind of ability that they write movies about. But it was super gay. Like he would have to pull his underwear down and expose his hairy ass to the
I don't remember him pull his underwear down.
Dude.
I thought he could do it like he didn't have to.
He looked like a fresh inmate at a prison. Like he would get on all fours and pull his ass out and like suck in the farts. But
I knew a girl who could queef on command. She would get in the same shell and she could make herself queef doing that. It was really gross. She was a family member.
But I mean, I don't know if that's all gay. We've all shown each other's wieners to each other before. I mean, I don't think that's gay. I mean, I wasn't looking around. I was just looking at. I was like, mine's way bigger.
So that's a great question. Thank you for bringing up those awesome gay memories from our past.
There was a moment there that I was like, you know what, I'll have to do. I'll probably have to like leave for a second because I want you guys to forget what I just said. But it's fine because I didn't really say anything that wasn't like it wasn't overtly gay.
That was a great time. It was all good
It's
times.
not like we were all sitting in that circle that everyone just went to town and started sucking.
It could have happened.
I mean,
I wasn't there for that, so like I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
there was a guy that pretended to be a tough dude that I hung out with for a long time. This dude was closeted gay as fuck, dude. Like he would make passes and do weird shit. I'm like, you want to suck a dick. Like you want a dick in your butt. Like the way that he acted was weird.
But before I jump off the stream elements, Percy did have one. Percy comes in hot and says, the anonymous super chat with all the questions was me. I could tell. I know your diction.
Why are you being anonymous? Are you trying to hide from the tax man?
Who wins, The Strangers from 2008 or Billy from Black Christmas? I think The Strangers. Billy was useless. He just called people and went like, "Oh, North America."
Well, The Strangers were like 3 people, so they already win by number.
That's true. Could MCU Iron Man and Doctor Strange from Infinity War stop the Kryptonian invasion from Man of Steel? Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 100%. Like you're talking about like some magical bullshit. They would just send them back to Krypton, and they'd have to take 1,000,000 years to get back to where they were.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange could have fucked that situation up bad. And finally, suited Darth Vader versus Pennywise. Pennywise gets in his head and fucks him silly.
Who?
Darth Vader in the suit versus Pennywise. Who wins?
Dude, Darth Vader would just snap his fucking brain with the Force.
Yeah, but I feel like Darth Vader's got a lot of shit in there, and I think Pennywise.
Yeah, at first, and then Darth Vader would be like, "I don't give a shit. I killed my own wife," and then he would just like snap.
All
out
right,
of
you
it.
make a good point. I was thinking of the weaker. Yeah.
No,
you know
dude,
what? I changed my.
You dress like a clown. You embarrass me.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Jay, touch me. No. Would you like to open the super chat box of demons from Satan's
I do.
bunghole?
I will do that. Yeah, I do. We have that ghastly ghoul. Hope you guys are well. Happy Wednesday. Hey, appreciate you, ghastly ghoul. Everything is good. We're in hump day. Feeling good. By the way, I did not know. I did not. I'm glad that you reminded me that we're going to be streaming Friday. I had no idea. I thought we were going to stream today, and that was it. I swear to God.
Welcome.
But I'm not doing it. So Kyle says, Jay and Mike, thank you for all the years of laughter. A member for 18 months. Thank you, Kyle. Hey, thank you for being a member for 18 months.
Thanks for helping
Michael
those
Parton
things happen.
Aunt Gladys movies doesn't get me hype. What?
He says does.
I said does.
Top to bottom, left to right.
I know how to fucking read.
Fucking read.
Rose of the Pines, John Bernthal versus Alan Richardson. Who do y'all have? Alan Richardson. Did you see how he fucking handled that shit on the goddamn motorbike in real life? I've never seen
John
do that.
John Bernthal would be a way bigger adversary.
He is.
But I'm going to take Richardson in that one. We saw
Richardson,
what he could do in the streets, the suburban streets.
He actually put it down in real life. Like he smacked a motherfucker getting in his way.
Yeah, he said stay down too.
John Bernthal heard Shia LaBeouf says, I beat my wife. He's like, oh shit, tell me about it.
He was like, that's cool, dog.
Yeah, he's like, we'll hang out afterwards. Ravens fan 123. Hey Jay, I saw Creed a few months back. Awesome fucking show. Bullets is the best opening song. What did you think of the show when you saw them a while back? Well, fuck you for bringing that memory. I thought it was really cool when I saw them coming out onto the stage before I was kicked away because my wife was having a breakdown at the moment, and the security guard was like, "Control your woman." I'm like, "I'm trying," because our seats were dog shit. I thought they sounded great live because we went outside to the food court and I was still able to hear them on the big screen TV.
Now, listen, I know that he didn't ask me, which I'm offended about.
No, that's what
I saw Creed more recently, and I actually made it to my seats. I actually went to the seats.
It was literally dug into the ground. You would have had a pogo stick to get to your fucking seat. Okay, I would have to bounce over 18 fucking people to get to my seat.
I had a great time. I barely remember that concert, but I feel like that might be the best way to experience
that was the single worst concert experience I've ever had in my life, ever.
It's not Creed's fault though.
I didn't say it was Creed's fault. They worship God. I was saying that when we got there, my wife was really excited for me to go because it had been the first time we were going to go to a concert for me in years. And we got there and the seats are dog shit, dude. Like they're like built into the ground. Like they're like preparing for the, like a fallout situation. These motherfucking seats are dug into the ground. I could not get to my seat. My wife and I are just hanging out, looking to see if we can get to our seats. And the security guard is like the Phantom of the Opera. He's like, take your seat. I'm like, I can't, dude. Like, can we just she's got a hot dog and she's eating it. Can she finish that? He's like, no. I'm like, well, I mean, come on. And then she started kind of getting angry at him. And she's like, we can't. And he's like, and then he was like, control your woman. Or he's like, control your, or something like that. I'm like, yeah, calm down, honey. Calm down right now. And then eventually I was just like, hey, baby, let's just go back to the food court. There's a big screen TV right above the center atrium or whatever of the food court. We can just watch it there. And she's like, and then she started crying and she's like, I wanted this to be special for you. Like, calm the fuck down. You have to drive. It was crazy. Anyway, Jeremy Shelley, member for 18 months, says, what's up, my guys? What's up, Jeremy Shelley?
Love
nice
you, Jeremy.
to see you. We have Ricky Y7W5.
You don't have to read the whole thing. It's okay.
Rick, with Final Destination 7 being confirmed officially for a 2028 release date, do either of you have any theories on what they could do to switch it up? Big premonitions idea. I would say bring back Devin Sawa, but he's dead. So I don't know. They're actually at this point, it's all good. It's just gonna be. I kind of like that they're gonna have a new cast every movie.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like they have their own individual story. The only thing, unfortunately, that we won't have is Tony Todd. I would say Tony Todd should be a mainstay for all time, but he won't be. So as far as theories go, I don't know. It's like whatever cool death scenes they can do. But as far as bringing back old cast, I'm good.
I think they'll do a decent Final Destination movie. The last one was good, but what I'd like to see is for them to totally switch it up, bring on somebody like Damien Leone, and say we're going to go all practical. Now this is a Count Chocula Peter Pan dream, but like if they brought in someone like Damien Leone and said we're going to go all practical effects, and this is actually going to be a fucked up unrated movie, and
Damien Leone would actually be a really good choice.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome, but they'll never do it.
Yeah. Michael Parton, are you guys seeing Lee Cronin's The Mummy? I'm going tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can try to eat through the movie. Don't get goddamn chocolate sun kisses or whatever they're chocolate coins. Do they still sell those? I don't know.
No, but they do, just not at the movie theater. You can get them at like the Dollar Tree and shit like that. Though.
Listen, I think that The Mummy, the Lee Cronin The Mummy is going to be gnarly as fuck. I really do. I think it's going to be the first film of 2026 that we're all going to be like, God damn, for sure.
Yeah, nasty. Dude. I'm so pumped. I mean, I'm definitely going to see that. I'm very excited for it. I hope you don't throw up. I don't think you will. Nothing's that
Boot Scoot Boogie says, I wish Faces of Death would have been called something else. I thought it was good overall. The bad guy was great. How are you both doing? Hey, doing pretty good, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what Mike was saying. He had described the film as being pretty much I guess forgettable, but it had a story and it was pretty much just a movie.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Faces of Death. I mean, they tried to force shove it in there, but like you're right, it could have just been a good serial killer movie. I mean, you're dead ass right. And I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking.
Rick says he's a new member. We appreciate that, Rick. God damn, we like that. And hey, you know what? There's going to be a huge access for all sorts of Patreon movies that we've done, commentaries that don't have access. Nobody has access to it unless you're a Patreon member. So we appreciate that. Our member, either way. Smudge says a few of your favorite Blink-182 songs. Nobody cares.
All of them.
No, go ahead and answer it. No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm kidding.
Yeah. You watch your fucking tone, pal.
All right. Well, now we're gonna move on. Dr. Cordogs.
Literally, there's like a very small amount of the songs I don't like at all, but I'd go Feeling This is a top one for sure. I would go fucking Turpentine off the latest album was a fucking great one. Anthem #3 was a fucking great one. Carousel's a great one. Damn It's one of my fucking favorites of all time. Every Time I Look for You, the sun goes down. I love that one a lot. I'm a fucking dirty whore for it. So
God damn, dude. It wasn't Trivia Pursuit. It was just
I'm
one
sorry.
question.
I'm sorry.
I like Damn It. It was really good. Dr. Cord Dogs, Mike, the Mummy is 2 hours and 14 minutes. Holy shit. That's fine.
Like that. Not necessary.
Yeah, but it looked like a good movie.
Yeah, I just don't think any movie needs to be that fucking long.
Wasted amateur.
Shut the fuck up. You're not even gonna go see it, you stupid piece of
I bet
butthole.
I will.
Do it. Prove it. Prove it.
Well, I'm not gonna play games on the internet.
Prove it.
I don't gamble. Cheney, member for 12 months. Hey, Wham, just found out not too long ago I'm gonna be a dad.
Hell yeah, dude.
So now I'm gonna get to show Minnie the stuff I grew up on. Jay, I forgive you for the Nightmare 4 hate. Fuck you. Love you guys. Get it up. No Diddy. You got to make sure that you put no Diddy at the end of a sentence like that. But we appreciate you. By the way, I did hate quite a bit on Nightmare 4. But you guys, listen, all right, go back and watch that fucking movie sober. Don't drink. Watch it sober and tell me the writing isn't dog shit and the acting isn't atrocious. The movie is still generally good. The soundtrack's amazing. The movie sucks balls a little bit. All right, come on.
I think you were just in a bad mood. You're wrong.
No, it wasn't. Oh my god, dude! It's like, hey, what happened? What happened Tuesday night? I don't know. They died. I'm gonna go run up there and get Dan. Rick, go. Like, I don't know, dude. There's so many fucking. All right. Anyway,
but congratulations on being a dad, man. The best part is that you get to force all of your loves and joys on them the entire time they're growing up. You know that moment in Total Recall where he looks like he's talking to himself. It's like, you're not you, you're me.
Hey,
that's kind of what it's like. You just like, I'm going to show you everything.
Here's a question for you: if you had a baby again and you wanted to like what would be your focus? Would it be Star Wars, MCU, DC? What adventure would you start them out on? Harry Potter, when they got to a point where they could kind of get it?
Absolutely. Dude, with MJ, we were both fucking just absolutely hardcore crazy into Marvel and shit like that. We watch all the animated movies, Teen Titans. You can watch Teen Titans Go with
That's
them.
A good one.
You can watch the Marvel Super Squaddies. There's so much good kid Marvel content that you can enjoy, and you can get deep into the animated films and all that. The DC ones get a little bit darker, so they're a little bit older when you get into those. But yeah, it's the superhero stuff is so fun to get into with the kids.
I never
Star
had
Wars. I think they get bored real quick.
Well, here's the thing: I never had kids, but I remember when April and I my wife had just started dating. She'd never watched Star Wars, really had ever. That was such a fucking bad. We started at A New Hope, episode 4, and we watched the original trilogy, and then we went back and watched episode 1. That was fucking. She loved every bit of that, and then we just skipped because all the sequel trilogies suck ass.
It's the same thing with the relationships too. It's so fun to watch someone experience things for the first time.
Yeah, dude, 100%. And the coolest thing we did that and the Nolan trilogy.
Oh yeah. She never saw that. Yeah,
she never seen it. It was so good. Michael Parton says, I'll tell you guys this: La Llorona is not The Conjuring to me. That movie has nothing to do with the Conjuring universe. I don't know why they greenlit a sequel. I agree.
It sucks just as much as most of the Conjuring sequels, Michael. I agree too.
That's not what he said, you fucking dick-sucking bitch.
Equal suckage. You're frozen because you're stupid. You're an idiot.
Hey, see? You know what? Do the show on your fucking own.
It'd be so funny if Jay just quit. That was the last, he actually quit, and that was it. There was just that innocuous, just random comment. He was like, I'm done. Fuck it. I'm out. We're Oasis now. He forgot to change his battery because he's a stupid asshole.
I was gonna tell you where we left off, you dumb bitch.
Oh,
okay. We're at 901 with Turlington. If you want to see it,
change your battery. Jeez, wipe your ass.
I can't because I'm out of toilet paper.
Turlington, one of the greatest names on YouTube. If you look closely at his icon, you'll see his butt cheek. Says Slindy, Marky, Skid, Marky. I need help solving a mystery. I ate a bag of Cheetos earlier, watched The Housemaid, and now me wee be orange. The Hardy Boys couldn't solve it. How can this be help? Jay will come back and explain it in his best way as Slindy, but as Mark Uwargo say, just be thankful you weren't eating the hot Cheetos, because then not only would your dick be red, but it'd be spicy. It'd be hot down there. It'd be real hot down there. Not even Reese Witherspoon would want to suck it after a roller coaster ride. So you're in good hands. And then her dad comes over and he finds out, and you say, you stay out of our fucking business. She's my daughter now. She calls me daddy too. And then I take her to the park and we have sex for the first time. And I say, it's just you and me, Nicole. It's just you and me, Nicole. Nobody else. Nobody else, Nicole. Just you and me. And then I beat my chest until it turns blue. And then I get a tattoo on my chest and it says, Nicole forever. Because it is forever, Nicole. You will forever hold your peace. So just be glad that the Cheetos were hot Cheetos. Because I can even take hot Cheetos and I'm Marky Mark. And I'm out of breath. Fucking dick turned orange. Hey, by the way, you can get naked Cheetos. You can get naked Cheetos now, and they don't have the red stuff on them. So just as me giving you advice, just the red, they're called naked Cheetos, and then you can just jerk yourself to sleep after eating them, and you don't have to worry about that. Oh, Jay, change your fucking battery, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no red 40. No red 40. It's one of the silliest fucking comments ever. I'll go back to it, man. Drama says Halloween Ends #2 on Netflix. Woo! Oh, so they put Halloween Ends on Netflix. God, Netflix is so fucking shitty, dude. They're like, hey, we just got Halloween Ends. We're gonna raise prices $3 so you can watch this disappointing piece of shit. It is exciting that people are watching Michael Myers right now because I feel like he's lost his smoke over the past couple of years. Bent Element says I first saw Zach Kreger in a show called Wrecked. Is it Craig Zegger? Zach got it confused. I never even heard of that though. But he's doing great for himself, man. Christoph Frickel, 521. Thanks, man. That's very kind of you. Says, there he is, you fucking morose piece of shit.
I took a pee break while Mike had Mike had everything ready to go.
That's 3 pisses. I haven't even pissed once.
Dude, I don't literally, this is the first fucking alcoholic beverages I've had since the last time we fucking streamed. So cut me a fucking piece of slack.
Before we get to Christoph, appreciate it. Turlington says, Slindy, I already did Mark, but he said, Slindy, I need help solving a mystery. I ate a bag of Cheetos earlier, watched The Housemaid, and now may wee be orange. The Hardy Boys couldn't solve it. How can this be helped?
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now, Turlington. This is what I'm going to say to you. What you probably should do is go, ring your wiener out to some pornography or something like that, because it sounds like what they like to call blue balls. You know, like something like that, because you have a lot of backed up semen inside your testicles. So basically, there is a bit concerned that your wee is orange. Was you watching Doritos while you was watching this movie and touching your wiener at the same time? That's nasty. Don't lie about it. In the way, so yeah, just rub one out to some nasty pornography on Pornhub. And if you're not allowed in your state, because there's a lot of Puritans that run stoves, use VPN. VPN get you access to all sorts of crazy things on the internet. So that's it.
We did skip Austin. He said, I want to see a movie like Yes Man with Jim Carrey, but instead it's Jay and he has to be Dr. Loomis in any all situations. How long would you last, Jay?
It would be over in 5 minutes. It would be I'm not going to say yes to everything. That's the dumbest shit. So I hate that fucking goddamn motivational. Say yes to everything because you only have one life. Fuck you, dickhead. Hey, just jump out the airplane over the fucking Amazon. And where you land, and try to get back to land. You only have one life to live. Fuck you. I'm going to live it my way.
That's Jay. That's Jay as a studio executive reading the script for Yes Man, responding to the script writer.
Yeah, I'd say this is totally unbelievable. Like, unless the Yes Man has an inoperable tumor and they're gonna die anyway. Okay, that makes sense. If I were gonna die and you're 100% gonna die, but you're still in charge of all your faculties and you're still kind of healthy, you can move around. Okay, that's a different kind of movie. That's like that Travis Tritt song or that Countryman, Live Like You Were Dying.
Tim McGraw. Yeah. Like, okay, make a movie about that called The Yes Man. Blue name Fu Manchu.
Yeah, I would watch a movie like that. Because that motherfucker's going to be dead in 6 months.
Christoph, thanks, buddy. Says, I love you guys. I published my first horror short, finally, Bathe in Silence, which is...
Ooh,
wow. I like that. That sounds awesome.
You got an Amazon exclusive? Holy shit, dude.
It was written by Tom Cruise about Katie Holmes's bathtub baby delivery. It says Amazon exclusive though. Hey man, fucking good for you.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Goddamn, we know royalty around here.
Fuck yeah, man. Do that shit. I get to see my kids this weekend. Fucking whoop whoop hype. That dude, you're living the dream right there. That's fucking
incredible. That's incredible, dude. Congratulations, dude. You deserve it, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Man.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
And you know what?
I fucking love that you're hyped about seeing your fucking kids too, dude. That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. It's more important than the first thing.
That's what I was gonna say that right after Mike cut me off. I was gonna say
sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, your kids are more important than the Amazon exclusive that you got for your horror movie. No, but congratulations, dude. But I like that because that's kind of like it touches on the idea that Mike and I were talking about last week. We're like, we wish that something like Tales from the Crypt would be revived and put it on HBO, where you could have up and coming young directors show their stuff. I don't know why, that just kind of reminded me of that. Like, you got an Amazon exclusive for a horror short. You know, you imagine doing that, like you get like a 35 or 45 minute short on a Tales from the Crypt to kind of show your stuff.
Fucking beautiful, man. Love it. I love it. I love it as much as the pee I'm about to take. Because now
your name is Christoph Frickel, so I know you're a good horror director. That name's wild. It's directed by Christoph Frickel. I'm like, God damn, this is gonna be gory.
I'll be right back. I got a tinkle time.
Okay.
We're at
what does that mean? Okay, we're at 9:29. I got it.
You got it. You're
all right.
on it. Yeah, get it.
Daniel Torres, thank you so much. Says Loomis, God damn it, get the
good.
fuck out of here. Go
get it.
Go fucking fish off the pier with your bush light shit. Daniel Torres says, Loomis, can you sing Lit, My Own Worst Enemy, please? I don't know the fucking words to that motherfucker. Like, inside, I don't know, dude. I don't know the words. I'll have to look it up. I'm sorry, Daniel. Stop putting me on the spot, bro. I know the song. I just don't know. I don't know. Pete Buttigieg, 2028. First gay POTUS. All right. Well, Michael, I hope he wins. I know that he's listed as a potential candidate for 2028. I don't know if he's really going to get the votes, but I'm glad that you're excited. God Convoy Prime says the VP of USA and I share a birthday. Kind of sucks. Why? It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make your day any more special. It's okay. Even though my birthday is on, I share a birthday with George fucking Washington, and I will shout that to the moon. Cody Goodson says Slindy is a liar. That thing got some girth. Me ain't lie. Me don't like you got what is this? Me look like me on some drugs for like 3 days right there in your profile picture there, Cody Goosey. What thing got girth? What you talking about, girth? Thank you, Cody Goodson. What? Robin Barker, some beer money. Cheers, fellas. Hey, appreciate you, Robin. Always a staunch supporter coming through. We have Christoph Frickel also. All right, I won't just hype me. Competition time. Halloween 2007, Halloween 2018, Scream 5, Friday the 13th 09, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre 03. God fucking damn you. I wasn't calling your gangster out, but now you're gonna. Oh my god. Okay, so Halloween 07 is out for me. Rob Zombie's Halloween's good. It's not going to compete here. Scream 5 is out. Dog shit. Don't care about that. Halloween 2018. Oh, God, it's good. It's good. We like that. But all right. Controversial. I'm going to pick Texas Chainsaw Massacre 03. That's where I'm going, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Jessica Alba's ass in that film is goddamn some type of divine thing to see on screen. And also, I like that they were able to shut the fuck up, you dick sucking.
Oh, sorry. I was eating pizza.
I also like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 03, what they brought back to Leatherface. They made it actually a good movie to watch. It wasn't just a regular, I like to eat people and chickens living on here in the farm. They actually did a good story. They actually did credit to the original film. Now, was it Toby Hooper? No, but it was good. Friday the 13th 09 was also excellent. But for me, out of all of it, TCM 03 wins. So there you go, Mike. So you got to pick Halloween 07, Halloween 2018, Scream 5. You bitch, don't you ever look at that again. Friday the 13th 09 or Texas Chainsaw Massacre 03. Who wins?
It's a great question. And I'm going to go Halloween 07 or 2018.
You have to pick one. You can't do the one or the other.
All right, I'm going to go TCM 03. It stands
You're
out.
Such a whore, dude.
I didn't want to do the same thing you fucked did. I didn't want
to
do
the contrarian so bad.
Well, I just feel how I feel, and I say what I say, and I mean what I do. And
So you agree with me? TCM 03 is better out of all of them. Slightly. It has to be. It really has to be.
Yeah, it stands alone, in its own. Yeah.
To me, the closest second to that would be 09, Friday the 13th.
For me, it would actually be 2018 for me.
2018 Halloween would come third.
Yeah, despite Jamie Lee Curtis's overacting in that movie, 2018 has a special place in my fart. So I would put it second, close second.
JT, oh my God, we know who you are, JT Owsley, you motherfucker. I'm going to an oral surgeon soon to see which of my remaining teeth need to be pulled. 2 is guaranteed, and the 3rd is fucking my mom.
Oh,
let's get it done. Cowboy hat emoji. Okay, well. JT don't give a fuck about the dentist. He don't give a fuck about telling you that he likes to fuck his mom. That man right there, ladies and gentlemen, is an Alabama special. What's what they call it? An Alabama special. He don't give a shit. I can't wait to read the book. It's going to be amazing.
You sicken me, JT Owsley. You sicken me.
But you're also interesting as fuck, and I'm glad that you're still here. Elton, the show. Member for 5 months. Appreciate you, Elton. I am listening to this as I go to sleep later. Well, go fuck yourself, Elton.
I think it's so weird.
Wake
up! Don't know how to get it in the makeup, Elton. You wanted to. That was loud. I apologize. No, don't.
Just go on to sleep. It's going to be okay
tomorrow. Oh, I didn't like that at all.
Tomorrow's going to be a good day for you.
Stop! Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
What's going to happen? Guess what's
going to happen? No.
Every girl that you look at is going to laugh at your tiny wiener. You love it. Dylan Kirkpatrick. Hey, y'all. Did you see they did test screening for Doomsday and overall was saying it was on the level of Infinity War? I hope so, but who knows? I don't know. No, wait a minute. I did hear that. I did hear that it was the best film from the brothers. What's their names? That did Infinity War and
the Russo brothers.
The Russo brothers.
Yeah.
I did hear that. There was people coming out and saying it was their best movie, even better than Endgame.
I don't believe
I hope so. I hope it's awesome. I hope it. But here's the thing. Is it a temporary Band-Aid over like the mismanagement of what Marvel's doing? I mean, even if it kicks the fuck out, like if it's badass, dude, imagine Doomsday is like everything that every Marvel fan wants, and it's back to formula. It's awesome. Everyone's behind it. Is it a symptom of like it's going to be ongoing, or is it just a temporary Band-Aid?
Yeah, and see, for me, the greatness of Endgame and Infinity War is, to me, it was a product of what came before it. Like those movies wouldn't have been as great without the greatness that came. Well, yeah, without the greatness that came before him. And this movie has nothing great that came before it. It's all been mediocre shit.
Yeah.
So
what are we on? Like phase 4 or phase 5?
I think
MCU?
we all stopped
It's all
counting.
Yeah. Well, Marvel, like Endgame was so monumental because again, all of us fans had invested so much time and energy of following every character, all the movies, all the end credit scenes. We'd stayed around for like 5 or 10 minutes waiting for a piece of the next puzzle. And then once we blew our load, it's like, okay, well, now what are we going to do? And they're like, I don't know.
We'll do the same shit.
What they should have done is like, all right, we're going to do an X-Men movie.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. They're like, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Captain Marvel 3. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And JT says we're in phase 6 now. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, here's the thing. Imagine going from Thanos, right? The biggest threat in the MCU galaxy. It all leads up to that. It's amazing. Iron Man sacrifices himself. It's tearjerker, what have you. Then the next movie should have been X-Men being introduced or something along that line. And what I would have done is started introducing Onslaught, the next big baddie of the thing, and then building or Galactus, which they blew their load with Fantastic Four. Yeah.
And here's the thing. The reason Endgame, in my opinion, is so much better than Infinity War is because it had the heavy-hitting moments, whereas Infinity War ended up completely pointless, and you knew it. At the end of the movie, he snaps his fingers, half the world disappears. You know Spider-Man's not fucking dead. You know they're going to bring him back. It leaves Infinity War inconsequential. So I think Endgame's a way better movie.
Before I get roasted on this, I know they were going to do the Kang the Conqueror storyline with what's his name? That got
Jonathan
arrested.
Majors. Yeah,
with Majors. And I like that. Like when I collected comic books, Kang the Conqueror it's a great story. It really is a good story. I just feel like that was the wrong direction to go. I feel like what you should have done immediately is get X-Men. You should have done everything in your power to get X-Men, and that should have been your next big movie.
Yep.
Because the hype of Endgame was over, and you need something else to like satiate the thirst. X-Men would have been it.
Yep, totally correct. Everything you said was right.
Adrian says, ever seen Rawhead Rex? That sounds
Never seen
familiar.
it.
It's a low budget cousin to Pumpkinhead. Came out around the same time. It's fun and definitely worth a watch with some brews. Is that the one? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I remember the VHS cover. If you saw the VHS cover, you'd be like, oh yeah, you probably had seen this, dude. I think it was blasted on TV on TNT multiple times.
I don't think I ever did, but I need to. I need to watch it. I don't remember anything about it.
I kind of remember, but I don't remember much about it. But Turd Turlington says Pennywise #1 enemy is nickel dumb beer farts good.
All right. Well, now I guess I should have listened.
Yeah, I guess if you play Never Made It as a Wise Man, and they be like, oh shit, it like would weaken him. Adrian also says sometimes when I poop in public restrooms, I wipe my poopy TP on the flusher handle. You're a fucking nasty motherfucker.
You sick fuck.
Door handle and other common touch areas.
I don't like
just
that,
for kicks.
Adrian.
I feel like you're an agent of chaos, and that's what you like. You're like you've subscribed too hard to fucking Heath Ledger's Joker.
No,
I wouldn't even know what to do if I caught it. God damn, you nasty
That's
bitch.
sick shit. That's sick shit. All right. Don't do that to people, because the only people using those public restrooms are people having emergency situations, and they're going to be in a hurry and they're going to be scared and they're going to have diarrhea, and then they're going to touch. That's so fucked up. Don't you stop.
This
it.
is
Stop
your goddamn safety public announcement to make sure you are aware of your surroundings while you're out in public, and to make sure you wash your fucking hands with soap, you nasty motherfucker, because you might have a guy like Adrian going out there wiping his poopy streaks on your fucking handles of the bathroom. God damn.
Sick, man. It's fucking sick.
We have Daniel Torres. Delete one from history. Jim Carrey or Arnold.
Get the
Go.
fuck out of here with that shit. Don't you come in here and ask questions. I'd rather you be the poop guy who wipes his shit on handles than ask me that question. I won't do it.
I think based on what I saw of Jim Carrey's already been wiped from history based on his recent outing. I don't think that's really Jim Carrey. I'll say wipe out Jim Carrey. I need my Arnold.
Fucking hate that question. I hate you for fucking asking.
I need Arnold, dude. What are you talking about? Terminator, fucking Conan the Barbarian.
It's like your parents sat you down and said, pick one of us. Like, I hate you for that.
Sorry, Mom. You were a drunk and you one time smacked me in the face when I asked you to stay home from school.
Well, I'm going to delete Arnold, and I hate myself and I want to die.
You what? You are not deleting Arnold, dude. Are you
sorry.
fucking kidding?
I'm sorry, Papa. I got to do it, dude.
Oh my God.
I can't replace the laughter of Jim Carrey in my life. I need it.
Terminator.
I know, Jay. I fucking know. I don't like it either.
What you would rather? Okay, but here's my question: you would rather give up Terminator for like Ace Ventura?
Yeah, because there's a lot of other badass shit in the world, but there's nothing as funny as Jim Carrey in those movies in the 90s. Nothing.
My God,
I need it. I hate myself and I want to die. Thank you,
Aaron.
Thanks. I hate it.
Hey guys, thank you guys for helping me get through the worst 2 weeks of my life. My mom passed away. She loved you guys too. Oh fuck, dude. Damn, dude. I'm sorry. Shit. Well, thank you for sticking around with us, dude. I'm honestly truly sorry. That sucks, dude.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, man. We've been doing this for over a decade now, and we've both gone through lots of shit. Jay's gone through an epic fuckload of shit, and you guys have done the same thing for us. So thank you as well. So sorry, man, but thank you as well.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, man. The 2020s have sucked for me, but yeah, thank you, man. Double C Bunny, member for 11 months. Appreciate you. Says, Jay, can you look at the camera and say, get some wham up of you? Stop making this difficult. You know what? That's a callback to something that happened that wasn't really. You go fuck yourself. But yes, get some wham up in you.
Get some wham up in you.
Get some wham up in you. You see how easy that was? Can you just do that, lead singer of Jimmy Eat World? Can you just do that?
Straight from the Taliban.
Yeah, like I had to be his fucking director, and he still couldn't follow commands. Christoph says, support it and buy it. There's more to come. Bathe in silence. Thomas Hall. Christoph, if my dirtier side. What? Serious note. Kids always come first. For show. Whoop whoop. Guys, love and thanks for the promo. Oh yeah, 100%, man.
Go fucking buy that shit, guys. This is one of our own. Watch it. Take it in.
Dude. I love that shit. You know, good luck to you. I hope you knock it out of the park. I hope you're a big name one day. And if you are, motherfucker, remember where you come from and give us an interview at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe put us in your movie.
We might be 70. I might have a fucking oxygen mask, but we'll still ask for it. We have Austin. Dudes, hate to be the bearer of bad news. Well, fuck it.
I'm gay.
But look at the latest quote from He-Man director Travis Knight. I don't want to now. He's talking about compassion and diaries. No, he's not. He's not. That's not true. What are you talking about?
So He-Man's gonna have a diary?
Oh my god. They're called journal monologues. Oh my
vagina
god.
monologues of He-Man.
Oh my god. Well, okay, so wait a minute, let me get this straight. The director of He-Man is talking about compassion and dialogue. Yeah. And I mean, that doesn't automatically mean that it's gonna suck. It just, I mean, because
I want my He-Man to be like,
well, you gotta always want the Panani. But I think the whole idea of the movie is that He-Man or Adam is removed from Eternia and sent to Earth to protect him from.
Sounds like Retardia.
Shut the fuck up. To protect himself from Jared Leto's cocaine fuel rage from Snake Mountain, and then he keeps a journal to remind himself of the dreams that he's having, of remembering his royalty. You know what I'm saying? So. And
yeah, he's coping, bro. Suck,
you know what?
Copium.
You are Copus. Piece of shit.
Copus Manicus.
Your name is Copus. Your name is Maximus Copus. For Scream.
You fucking break. He's probably a queer.
Well, you are 100%.
That is one big pile of shit.
You're a big pile of shit. I will say this. I'm saying it. No, it's not the bearer of bad news. What's the bearer of bad news? Like, Jesus Christ, they're not. And if they were, they're perfectly cleaned and they're also shaven. If my balls were showing.
This is He-Man.
Call me Susan. I warned you, Susan.
No, that sounds like Jared Leto and Dallas Buyers Club when Matthew McConaughey told him how it was going to go. No, it's not. Here's the thing. I think He-Man's going to be good. And you're not going to come in here and shit on my birthday cake, Austin, because they have journals and such. And he shows compassion. Are you being sarcastic?
I'm going to put my dick in.
That was the wrong one. I meant to play this.
I'm going to put my dick in.
First off, He-Man can be compassionate, and he can also have a journal and not be gay.
That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense, actually.
He-Man's going to be like...
If it works to get ahead, and he can secure Grayskull.
Jay's going to watch this movie, and then he's going to come home and be like...
No, I'm going to watch this movie and give it a chance, you fucking dirt-eating bitch. That's what I'm going to do.
This house is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. in the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Yeah, because of all the hate right now. I agree. Austin, can you please like clarify what you're saying? Like you said, the bearer of bad news, like that was bad. Like he has compassion and he has a diary. I mean, a journal is what a straight man would call it, not a diary. So it's not a diary; it's a journal, and that would make sense because again, he was sent to Earth to protect his heritage and to stay away from Jared Leto and his cocaine. And he probably has dreams remembering who he was, and he writes it down in a fucking journal. And he has a therapist. Shut the fuck up. And he has a goddamn shut the fuck up, let me talk. And then he has a therapist that he talks to about it.
While He-Man has strength and muscle and spades, there's another side to him, one that Knight found more compelling. At the same time, he was talking about kindness. He was talking about friendship and compassion. He was somebody who cared, and he was essentially like a bronzed empathy coach in furry underpants.
This person is literally like drinking too much while he's writing this. I don't know what he's talking about.
The director continues, it was unique. It was different. And certainly for a kid like me, I was a sensitive kid. I was an artist. I was a kind of a weird guy, you might say. And I made friends slowly when I made them at all. I was comfortable with my own company and I had deep thoughts and deep feelings. But I had a hard time making those types of deep connections easily with others. And so that very notion that strength and sensitivity could commingle, it was seismic. It was like discovering you could own both a tank and a diary.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing in there that was super gay.
There's nothing wrong with being gay, Jay.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean, he's acting like it's like overly compassionate. They're like, he's like, oh my God, like, listen, before I take up the mantle at Graveskull, I want you to know that I understand. I see you.
Bro, he said he was essentially like a bronzed empathy coach in furry underpants.
And he's
a
in touch with
bronzed
his
sympathy
side.
coach in furry underpants. You like that?
I'm a sensitive guy as well, and I can understand that I have a lot of responsibility and power, and I have to make sure I delegate that power very compassionately amongst the people. And that's what I think is happening right here. First off, this motherfucker's not walking around being a life coach and saying that you must be accepting to all. He's not saying that. He's like, hey, pick up your fucking whittle sticks and fucking, tie your own shoes. That's what he's saying. He's basically saying, hey, I know what it sucks sometimes. It sucks. Like when you wake up and you're like, I don't want to do shit. I get it. But wake up and tie your own shoes and get the fuck out of there, you fat ass. That's what he's saying.
I agree with Michael. I mean, honestly, He-Man's always been a gay icon. That's what he loves about him.
Jesus Christ. He's not. But if you want to believe that he is, that's fine. First off, I don't know what you're even laughing about. The day I held aloft my magic sword, it said, by the power of Graveskull. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And I think having a journal to like document your days of overcoming depression is a good thing to have.
I'm kidding. By the way, nothing he said actually bothers me at all. I just think it's funny. He said empathy coach.
I don't give a fuck if the motherfucker has a Trump flag behind him. I mean, it's not gay. Like he's just being a good guy.
So what if he's a little gay? Hey, I don't mind He-Man being gay.
He's not.
Let him be gay. What's wrong with him being gay?
You dumbass. He likes Tila. He's not into fucking dick.
I don't see a problem with it. Why doesn't he fuck what's his sidekick's name? The dude?
Man at Arms, which is 30 years his senior, you fucking weirdo.
Maybe he wants to fuck his tiger. I don't care, man. Let him do what he was trying to do.
That's called bestiality. Gay. That's called bestiality, and that's illegal. Huh? Anyway, I think that He-Man is an inspirational story about how we have the power inside of us to overcome things in our lives.
Like
that's why. No, you're not going to overcome that. No one can.
tame the cunt.
The vagina is Snake Mountain.
Me and Vegas, we're both gay.
I don't care if you're gay. I don't care. It's not a gay story.
Jay's right.
Thank you, God.
That's all he ever says is Jay's right. That's all he ever says in the comments is Jay's right over and over again.
Because I pay him monthly.
You could be like, I'm going to destroy the earth with cyanide gas.
I'm sorry that you don't understand that He-Man is
we know, Michael. We know.
a parable about how to overcome great things in your life, and you have the power inside of you, and that's what Grayskull is. I don't know. It's crazy.
So am I. So am I.
All right, why don't you go suck off Matthew Lillard and ask if he's going to be in the next Scream movie? That'd be really
crazy. Damn, wait, Michael, you're gay. I have no idea. So Crazy State said 1 and 2, The Faculty 2, Grillman's 3, Austin Powers 4, Ace Ventura 3, Wayne's World 3, or Major Pain 2. Pick your cash grab. Slenderman, can you sing us some Material Girl? Cheers, bro, amigos. Fuck Wanted. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about Gremlins. Austin Powers 4 would be terrible at this point. Wayne's World 3 or Ace Ventura 3 is really what it comes down to me, and I'm going to take Ace Ventura 3. It might suck, but by God, what if it didn't? What if it didn't? What if it didn't? You still dealing over there with your...
I'm looking up fucking lyrics to sing the fucking song. 1 and 2, The Faculty 2, Gremlins. I would want to see Major Pain 2. Because
I actually that would actually be funny, I think.
I would love to see Damon Wayans back at it again, getting them fat boys ready for the fucking games. I would love to see it.
They could turn it into a soliloquy about the military became weak in the Biden era, and then they had to bring in
there's a million jokes you could tell with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because we is living in a material world, and me is a material girl. You know that we is living in a material world, and me is a material girl. Living in material world.
I think it's quiet.
Some boys romance, some boys flirters. That's all right with me. If they can't raise me interest, then I have to let them be.
I was kind
of living in them.
You do the whole song.
I was done. I just had to get that lyric out, so it made sense.
Over on StreamYard, got a couple more. Anonymous said saw an edit of Friday the 13th, The New Blood, where the uncut kills were edited back in, and that is one nasty movie. Also, Bloody Valentine Uncut's one of the nastiest 80s slashers. Evil Dead never got cut because Sam Raimi flew out and won court for the R rating because Sam Raimi knows his shit. I would be interested in seeing that New Blood with the extra kills in it. I didn't know that was a thing that existed.
When did it come out? Is it available to buy?
He doesn't say. He just said he watched it. So
he's lying.
I don't believe you. I saw it
at a drive-in in New Orleans. That's crazy.
Thanks for letting us know, man. I did not know that. Daniel Torres says, Jay, to quote Paul Rudd from 4-Year-Old Virgin, you know how I know you're gay? You like He-Man.
You know how I know you're gay? Because you said I like He-Man. Which is a movie about empowerment. And only a gay person would think it was something about gay.
Yeah, Running Through the Garden says, yo, am I tripping, or did Jay really just say we all were at this fire one night and somehow it was decided to show each other our dicks? Whoever came up with that idea probably couldn't believe it worked.
I didn't come up with the idea.
It sounds now it kind of sounds like you did.
It wasn't me.
You did
I
before,
I can say the name, but I'm not doxing. I'm not a doxer. You might be. I'm not.
It was.
The guy said it, and everybody. When I looked around,
you did it
because everyone pulled out their sandworms at once. I don't care.
And that
I thought, by the way, my boner. I didn't have a boner. It wasn't like I'm like,
that's
oh
good.
My God, I waited for this.
I think
everything they all looked like dead tadpoles all around the campfire. Everything looked like dead tadpoles.
Nerdy Mastermind said a few Republican officials have said they believe their own party will lose the midterms badly this fall. Do you think it's smart Paramount's aligning with Trump this hardcore? I do. Listen, I don't think that it's.
Wow.
I don't think it's nearly that big of a deal. Like, fucking 30%, 20%, whatever of the world is either liberal or Republican. I know like 1% of Hollywood is Republican or whatever. There's a big percentage of people that's undecided. But when you look at the internet, you would think it's different. I just think that like the guy's family happens to be friends with the president of the United States. And when you look back at Netflix and what they were going to do, Ted Sarandos literally went to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring of Trump to try to get the deal to go through. He put in Trump's ex-secretary of state or whatever it was into a high-ranking position at Netflix. If you're worried about that stuff, Netflix was no better. So, like, I just don't care about the politics of it, man. I just want movie theaters. That's all I want.
What I wish that we would get back to is understanding that the Democrat Party and the Republican Party really don't give a fuck about any of you.
Yeah.
They're all part of the same club, and you all are poor peasants that play into their game. I don't know. Yep. Like, dude, here's the weirdest thing. Today is tax day. Tax fucking is theft. It's theft, dude. In my opinion, I don't give a fuck who said it, Democrat or Republican. Taxation in this country is fucking theft. I don't know why we all just, like, you know how we all have marches and banners where, like, in the streets, burn it down, and we're talking about movements that really don't mean anything, and it's all orchestrated by one party or the other. Why don't we all fucking march on Washington and say stop fucking stealing our checks?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
I admit that.
No, yeah, real. Like, dude, I really think that it's so crazy, dude. It's like we're all getting butt fucked by both parties every fucking day because they realize that, hey, you know how we can distract these morons is with like TikToks and quick little video snippets on YouTube where we like on Forbes where they'll show like this fiery exchange between a Republican and a Democrat, and these motherfuckers go out later on and have Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, we all like, yeah, they hit. They don't care about either one of you. They don't care about what you're. I think it's all right. Well, we're gonna end it soon, but I think here's the thing: we're a republic, right? A lot of people get it confused. We're not a democracy. We're a republic, and the whole idea of a republic is that you elect officials that are supposed to represent your interests as an American. That's the fucking point. When the fuck has your interests ever been recognized or acted upon in Congress? Zero probably times. Federal tax is a fucking crime. It's a goddamn crime. It makes no sense. They take money from your fucking check to go to wherever. God knows where it goes. You don't know where it goes. Nobody knows where it goes. There's no tracking.
Somalian child daycares.
And people are struggling, right? To pay bills. And they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, you owe us $2,000. I'm like, but why? Where's it going? I don't know. It's going to go somewhere. It's lining the pocket of fucking politicians on the left and the right. They don't care about you. I hate this shit, dude. I really do. I was like, at one point, we were kind of sort of getting to that point in the 90s where we were like united in the fact that, you know what? They both suck. Republicans and Democrats both fucking suck dick. They're terrible people. They're terrible human beings. Why are you going to have a fucking... Has no one ever thought about the fact that some of these people go in with a net worth of like $50,000 in their bank account and they leave office with like 2.5 million?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Because they're raping you constantly. Anyway, this is a movie review channel. And I'm getting off.
You're speaking facts, pal.
No, I'm getting facts in here, but it's like, so as far as your question goes, do you think that Paramount cares about the alignment? No, because you know who owns America? It's not politicians, and it's not you, the voters. It's corporations. Corporations own America. We're literally almost at Cyberpunk 2077, where corporations run shit. So they don't care.
All politicians fucking suck. And we watched the movie, and we've had a good time tonight. And I could have just ended the show on that, but it felt way too fucking like.
No,
I'm Dan Rather.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to go on. Like, I'm not like. I voted in the way that I feel like the country should go, truthfully. But at the end of the day, dude, like anybody that actually thinks that your vote matters, I have a bridge to sell you. I just think it sucks, dude, because it's like if we all united and stopped, because we really don't care about race, creed, sexual orientations. If we all united and said, hey, we don't want as Americans to continue being raped by the government. Now that's a fucking that's the kind of protest I would get behind.
Yep. Same. We need to come together and stop letting these fucking old people in suits divide us all.
Yeah, dude. Did you see the fucking turtle from Kentucky? The motherfucker almost died on his feet because he's been up there so long.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. But they make a lot of money on our stock market, so good for them. Not. Hey, we're live on Friday. I don't know if Jay's going to be here or not because he didn't know. He said he's not coming. So
I'll show up when you least expect it. No, I'll be there.
Yeah, sorry for the confusion on that. I thought we said we were going to do Wednesday and Friday, but
that's because our schedule got rearranged because of what happened earlier. So
yeah. So it's going to be good though. We're going to have good times Friday night, and if there may not be that much news between now and then, so we may be able to enact HR Shuffling Stuff the second and do our tier list of superhero costumes.
That's gonna be fun. That's what we should do on Friday. By the way, next week is gonna be wild, so there may not be a stream. I don't know. It might be Friday. It might be next Friday.
Yeah, I think the plan is Friday, right? Because we film on Tuesday, Wednesday. So
I know a lot of you guys hate that shit. We never have great numbers on Friday for some fucking reason. It's like you guys don't want to hang out with us for on the weekends, but.
Yeah, I think the next couple streams will be on Fridays. But thanks for showing up tonight, guys. Thanks for now. It's been a fucking blast as it always is. We love you so fucking much. We can taste you, and we
love you
like
guys
as well. Good night, guys.
See ya.
Good night. Good night, Dark Continent. Good night.